Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Zophar's Realm. We are going to get started in a moment here, resuming Gabriel Knight 3, Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned, where we left off just a couple of weeks ago. But first, hellos are in order. What's up, Fuzzy Bane? Good to see you. Oh, excuse me. Fat Def. Yes, this is an interesting one. This is nothing like one or two. This is I guess it would be closer to one than two. This is Gabriel Knight imagined in the beginning of the 3D era, we'll call it. So just get ready for a graphical experience unlike any you've seen before, among other things. The soundtrack's amazing. The music's always great in this game. The voice acting is awesome. The story is awesome. It's just technically kind of glitchy, and some of the puzzles are just evil hard. But we'll get through it together. I've beaten this game before. It's been a few years, maybe like 15, 20 years. But we'll get through it. But yeah, I'm doing well, Fuzzy Bane. Thanks for asking. Ruffle my pancakes. Yep, very, very interesting. He's right.
Your return to Shore was not part of our negotiations nor our agreement, so I must do nothing.
Yar, Fuzzy Bane. Thanks for be redeeming the piratey hat. Let's go get me hat on. Let's go organize me hair. This chair be high, says I. Oh, I'm feeling all piratey. Feeling really good. Thanks for the redemption, ya landlubber. GOG0, how you doing? Good to see you. Your mom, sup. So guess what? Uh-oh, don't tell me you know someone with COVID. Anytime I hear guess what, I think everyone's got COVID now. What's going on? Give me good news, your mom. You went, oh my god, I hate when I'm right. You went into work today and found out that half the office had COVID. That's sucky, but on the other hand, good that you get to work from home and great that you tested negative. I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, anytime someone says guess what now, I instantly think COVID. And I'm right more often than I'm wrong. Yeah, it's honestly, man, like, I really think that it's just going to be here forever. It's going to keep morphing, and it's going to be, we're going to have to treat it like we treat the flu, except even more cautious because it kills more people than the flu. Hopefully it keeps getting less deadly as it mutates, as many viruses often do. That's the best I can really think to say. I don't know, my view on it is kind of shifting since I got it myself. It's like, I took all the precautions for years and did the vaccines, and it still found me. But I'm really glad you tested negative. So I hope you stay negative, positive, but negative COVID, positive outlook. You've had it twice already. I see you now. You know then. It's gonna find everyone sooner or later, I think, unfortunately, and we just have to do the best we can. All right. So Gabriel Knight 3. Let's launch right into it. So where did we leave off? Let's see if I can remember where we left off. So I want to say we did the atrocious cat hair mustache puzzle. We got through that. We got our bike. Oh, sorry. We got our back, as Tim Curry would say. And then we went and found some locations around Rennes-le-Château. And we followed Wilkes to this location here. We talked to him. He was basically looking for the treasure. We also went to the train station, and we learned that there was no train to or from Naples, I think it was. So that means that, what was it, Buccelli is lying. Yes, the cat mustaches were worn for sure, Kira Slash. How you doing, by the way? The mustache was worn, Kira Slash. So we came here, we talked to Wilkes, he's looking for treasure, there's that machine, we don't know what the heck it does. And then that brings us to here. Now, chat, there is something I may want to try to do, so just bear with me here from an audio perspective. I played back the last video, and I noticed that when people talk, there's an echo. And it has to do with the fact that because I'm playing this on the Mac with a PC simulator, the audio, because I don't wear headphones, because it's coming from the Mac and not the second monitor, I feel like the voices are causing an echo. So what I would ask, chat, tell me if you hear an echo right now, and if you do, I want to try to send the audio to the other monitor to see if that solves the problem. So I'm going to talk to him just to get Gabriel to say something. Tell me if you hear an echo or not.
I don't have anything else to say to him.
Did you hear an echo? I'm gonna try to get Gabriel to look at stuff. Tell me if you're hearing an
It's
echo.
Wilkes, the Australian. Well, you see, they make things that are far away look real close like. It's a black magic marker.
Are we hearing an echo from Gabriel?
My Schattenjäger dagger.
If you're not hearing an echo, we'll leave it be then.
Looking at my passport picture, it's a wonder the U.S. ever let me go.
It could be that I just had the volume turned up too loud on the speaker the last time, and that's why it was
A
echoing.
good writer never goes anywhere without his notepad.
Alright, so all of the voice sounds okay to everybody? Okay, good. Alright, then we don't have to do a thing. We can get started right now. How exciting. Alright. Well, before we start, though, I hope everyone's having a really great day. I'm really excited to be back. You know, I started streaming again Friday night after being away for 2 weeks when I was only supposed to be away for 1 because of COVID. So I'm really excited about that. I woke up this morning without a headache, without barely any congestion. All I really have left now is just this lingering, like a tiny bit of a dry cough that comes through every now and then. I don't like how my hair's looking. Let me fix that. There we go. Better. No, I still don't like it. Why is it like... My hair's like uneven. It's not my hair, by the way. It's obviously not my hair. The hair. The pirate hair. The Johnny Depp hair. The Captain Jack Sparrow hair. Okay. There. That looks more even. Good enough. Today's the hottest day yet in the UK. Ooh, Fuzzy Bane, sorry to hear that. How hot is it? You in the 90s? It's 6:20 p.m. and still... Oh, right. We use Fahrenheit in the U.S. 31 degrees Celsius. What would that be? Would that be in Fahrenheit? 31C equals how many? Yeah. 87.8. Oh, that's hot for you? It's going to get in the 90s here soon. Philly area is really weird. It can get really cold and it can get really hot. Yeah, about 88 degrees. Got you. All right, well, we are going to go right into it then. We're going to go see what we can see. I think we're going to go back to the road, because we do, if I remember, we have to get license plates from all the backs. It's my back. I love his accent. His fake New Orleans accent. Here, let's look at it so we can say, it's my back. Come on, Gabriel.
That's my Harley. What I went through to get that back.
That's my Harley. What I went through to get that back. You're a cold and rainy country, so yeah, it's hot to us. I got you. Oh, I think we have to follow her, too, at some point.
FUD039A is Wilkes' moped.
Well, stay cool,
Guess
Fuzzy
I
Bane.
should make a note of it.
I hope you got air conditioning, either central AC or maybe a window air conditioner. Because for me, once it gets to like, honestly, I'm a wimp. Once it gets to like 78, 79, forget it. The air conditioner goes right on. It's on right now, actually, and I think it's like 76 outside. Alright, so we got to take a note of that license plate. Gosh. Let's get my notepad. Tim Curry's accent's funny. I love Tim Curry.
Got it.
Got it. Alright. So now we have... Oh... We gotta follow her. We gotta follow her. We following. Just a tower fan. Ooh, I'm sorry, Fuzzy Bane. We're still following. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to Chateau de Blandford, aren't we? Aren't we?
She stopped at a place called Coombs Sword.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, let's go look at her license plate. What's up, the Tiffy? Good to see you.
It's Madeline's van,
I
all
missed
right.
you.
I followed her here.
Can we write down that license plate as well? Oh, it was already selected. Did you, Fluffy? You know it's Did you, Fluffy. Look, there he is right there. See? Not as floofy as he was in 2, but still floofy. I am feeling much better, Tiffy. Just a little bit of a dry cough, like, kind of in the background. That's about it. Today's the best I've felt in a long time since this all started. Thank you for asking.
Madeline's driving the van. Ooh, believe me, I'm not going to be forgetting that anytime
Oh,
soon.
man, Gabriel. Alright, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Which way are we going?
Coom's sword. Well, whatever it is, it's down that path.
Down what path? That path? I guess it's pointing that way? Coom Sword Day? Come on, Gabriel. See, what sucks is, like, I can skip past the walking animations, but then sometimes you miss things like the time block, or you miss cutscenes, and so I kind of have to suffer through when I'm not sure if I'm going to miss something. Coom Sword.
It's a sign about the area. So they found the stone slab that could have been the key to the mystery, and then they lost it?
What?
Figures.
Oh my god, what does it say here? A stone slab called the Dalle de Cum Sorde was discovered at this spot. The slab allegedly contained encoded messages related to the Ren Enigma, but it has since vanished. Oh boy. Cum Sorde still draws curious seekers hoping for more clues. Hey, it's Madeline. What's she doing? In the world? Is she on the phone? Go talk to her. Let's look for her.
She's just hanging out, isn't she? Ooh, if I thought about her for too long, I'd be walking
Oh
funny.
my god, Gabriel. You gotta talk to her? Uh-oh.
Fancy meeting a girl like you in a place like this.
Yeah, the face palm,
Oh.
right?
Hello, Monsieur Knight.
Sightseeing, are we?
I am refreshing my memory for tomorrow.
Tomorrow? You mean for that tour thing? So what's so special about this place?
Nothing. And anyway, you're not taking the tour, so why do you care?
You got a point there.
I remember when I played this, I was like, wow, man, it's 3D. The graphics are amazing. Look, it can go anywhere. Like, and now you look at it, you're like, oh my god, what in the hell are they thinking? Like, the second one with the full motion grainy video aged better than this, I think. But that's okay. Game's still fun. Story's good, soundtrack's good, voice acting's good. I look past it all. Can we keep talking to her?
I don't think she's in the mood for company.
Nope. What's this little box here?
Now what is she
Exactly.
up to?
Can I take it?
Not the best way to get on her good side.
Alright, so there's a puzzle here. I remember what to do, but this is one of those things where, like, if you don't know what to do, you could sit here for hours trying to figure this out. For anyone, if you already know what to do, don't say anything, but for those that have not played this before, what do you think you're supposed to do next? For those that were on the last stream, you know we did the cat hair puzzle, we got on the bikes, the backs, and we followed people. What do you think we're supposed to do now? When I show you, you're probably going to get annoyed. Like, there's so many puzzles in this game that are just unfair. This is, I would call this one, I don't know if I'd call it completely unfair, because, I mean, I guess logically you could maybe figure it out, but it's just, the game doesn't give you any indication you're supposed to do something here with her. You love an FMV adventure game like the Tex Murphy series. I never played the Tex Murphy series, but I loved Gabriel Knight 2. I liked the Phantasmagorias, both of them. Were there other FMV games that I liked that were adventurous like this? All the other FMVs I like are like Night Trap and stuff like that probably wouldn't call adventure per se. So here's what you're supposed to do if you don't know. So if I remember correctly, we're supposed to look at this area from another area with our binoculars.
There were buildings here once. There's not a lot of growth going on in this area, is there?
I'm trying to remember if there's an easy way where the game gives you a hint about this. I don't think it does. Like, it just doesn't tell you. But, like, let's see if we can figure out. So if we go back this way. Hang on, where the hell? Damn, where did we park? Anybody remember where we parked? Here, I think. Damn it. Wait a minute, where's... Wait a minute, where's our back? Am I going the wrong way here?
I have to go back for my bike.
Oh, great. So, the areas are, like, connected. Ugh. Wait, can we just do this? Hold on a minute. No. Oh, God. Time to put paint on some trim you're working. Okay, no problem. Have fun painting that. The second puzzle for the back, finding where we parked it. Gotta get my bike. This way? Nope. Oh, this is not good, chat. This is actually really bad. I don't know which way to go. What's this way? Nope, that's not that way, because we were just there. Maybe it's the other way. This way, maybe? Come on, let me go this way. Oh, God. It's not letting me go this way. Let me go this way. Look, you can't. The game's just like, nope, nothing to see here. Look, he's like strafing over. Nope. Those don't work together. How about here? Nope. Maybe we didn't come from that way. Maybe we came from this. No. You come from where the sign that mentioned about the stone. Where was that at? This way? Oh, there it goes. Thanks. Alright, so let's get on our back. Oh, you can't do that anymore? You used to be able to spy on her. Alright, I guess we can't do that now. Okay. That's another thing I forgot about this game is, like, you can miss stuff, and that's just how it is. Like, you have to be in the right place at the right time in the right order. So most likely, because I already went to the Quiza train station earlier, a couple weeks ago, when we were in this time block, we must have stopped the game from letting us do it. Alright, well, that's that. Now we're in the 4 to 6 time block. Good day, Mr. Skep. I hope you are having a great day. Thanks for coming on in. We're just playing some Gabriel Knight 3, Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. Damn me for playing this really difficult game. We're gonna get through it. Alright, so... what to do. Where do we want to go, chat? Well, we came from Kume Sorde. I don't even know. How about Ren the Bane? Yeah, I got no idea. I got no ideas. Let's go in the tavern. See what we can see. We've been here before, but in each time block, like different things. Oh my god, hair's like all goofy. Different things can happen. So let's go in here and see if there's anything going on. Talk to dude again. Hey, dude.
Hey, how's business?
Désolé, je ne parle pas anglais.
Okay.
I guess that means sorry I don't speak English or something similar. So he's saying the same thing he said last time. And nobody's here. So I guess we're gonna go out. Do, 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 do. When the Gabriels go marching in. I don't really see anything here to do. Let's get back on the back. Right? Gotta get on the back. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Let's go back to the Holman Mort. What's that, the Black Rock? Oh, there's a back here.
The beat the crap moped. I wonder who got stuck with it.
That was the one they were going to give him, right?
I wonder who's here.
Well, we can't write down the plate number yet because we don't know whose it is.
ASD 257K.
The synth doot doot doot. Doot 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 doot. Alright. Where's the sign say the rock is? This way. This way! Come on, Gabriel. Give you one guess who's got the crappy purple beat up moped. We all know who got it. It's gotta be that Detective Mostly. Oh, and there he is. That's funny. Let's go talk to him. Yup, that is correct.
Mosley? What the hell is he doing out here?
Totally
Oh.
coordinated.
Hi, Gabe.
It's Gabriel, you flatfoot. What are you doing here?
Me? Oh, just looking around.
I thought you said you were busy this afternoon.
I am busy. I'm busy looking around. And if I'd wanted my mother along, I would have invited her, Knight.
Okay, all right. Forget I mentioned it.
They're like a sweet old married couple.
I could swear he's up to something. I just don't know what.
What? What could he be up to? Such good buds.
I could swear he's up to something. I just don't know.
You know, that's what you do with your best friend. You steal their passport, you put some syrup on your face and fake a mustache, and you draw on the passport. And it's what buds do, you know? It's just what you do. It's what you do.
So, why are you looking around here?
I saw the sign and it looked interesting, okay? The Dead Man.
Oh, that's what La
Now,
Holman
doesn't that sound like something I'd find interesting?
How do you know L'Homme Mort meant the dead man? Your French is worse than mine.
I saw it in a guidebook. Look, why don't you go catch some kidnappers, will you?
I'm gone.
Catch some kidnappers.
I could swear he's up to something. I just don't know what.
What? Let's ask him about the back.
I saw your moped in the parking lot. Nice back.
You know, go to hell. Somebody in the group screwed up, or the moped guy screwed up. I don't know. Anyway, he had me checked off his list. Can you believe it? I was lucky to get anything. I'm gonna have a word with Madeline about it.
Oh, you should. Really. You shouldn't have to put up with that.
Tell me about it. So, what are you driving?
Oh, one of the bigger bikes. It's a little rough.
Yeah, goddamn small towns.
That's so funny. Because he stole Mosley's bike, the bike he was supposed to get. That's good. That's good stuff. Good stuff.
I could swear he's up to something. I just don't know
Feel the
what.
ugly jacket. So, why is this called the Dead Man? What's up, King of APOC? Thanks for coming on in. Hope you're having a good afternoon. You remember playing it back in 2001? Yep, for sure. That's where I got it in, I want to say, either late 99 or early 2000, around the time it came out. and it's an interesting one for sure. Great story, great characters, just lots of technical glitches, but I am happy to say I think we've worked them all out on stream. This is working really well on Windows XP, which is running in parallels on my Mac in typical Zophar fashion. Why does Gabriel Knight sound like David Bowie impersonating a Southerner? That probably has something to do with the fact, your mom, that the person who played Gabriel Knight in this game and the first one is Tim Curry. Tim Curry, of course, being from the UK. Tim Curry having a voice very similar to David Bowie, I believe. And basically giving his absolute worst impression of what he thinks someone from New Orleans probably sounds like. That's also why you're hearing goofy things like what? Like it's a very British what? As opposed to what he would probably say if he was actually from New Orleans. And now you know. That's right, that is none other than Tim Curry, my friends.
Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Curry. Tim Curry. His voice is so bassy that he sounds like yeah. Tim Curry. Interestingly enough, Tim Curry himself doesn't really have that bassy of a voice. He's got a really strong voice, but I don't know if I would call it. I don't know if I'd call it bassy, just very full. I mean, think of him in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I guess there's bass to it. You always wondered why Mark Hamill didn't reprise his role as Mosley in this one. Probably money. They started to have trouble with budget, I think, once they got to 3. Oh yes, Tim Curry in Clue was awesome. Communism was just a red herring. Would anyone care for fruit or dessert? I love Tim Curry. He's the man. Oh my god. He was great in Rocky Horror Picture Show. He was great in Clue. He had that little role in Home Alone 2, but he was awesome in that. We've ordered you a cheese pizza, courtesy of the Plaza Hotel. And just please tell your father how incredibly sorry I am. Yeah, Tim Curry is great. Tim Curry is great. He makes a self-aware joke about Clue in this game. Does he, King of Epoch? Where does he make it? Because I watched Clue years after this game came out. I want to say like in the mid-2000s is when I actually watched it. I know it came out in the 80s, but I watched it in like the mid-2000s. So it probably went right over my head. The part with the French maid. Oh, okay. Yeah, Yvette in Clue. What's the matter? Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card. Let's see what the police have to say about this. Oh, we could go all day with the Tim Curry quotes. So good. So freaking good. Alright, I don't know what else to do here, so let's go back towards the moped. At least we can write down Mosley's license plate. I know you got to do that. As soon as I figure out where the hell I am. It's so disorienting, and I have no sense of direction. As those of you that have watched my streams probably already know. Alright, so there it be.
I'm glad I didn't end up with that bike. I'd have to hurt somebody.
Oh,
Look at it
so
this
funny.
way. Mosley's a lot better suited to that bike than I am.
Alright, let's put this in our notepad.
ASD 257K.
Oh, right, of course, Pennywise. How could I forget he was Pennywise? I don't know if I can do his voice, though, from It. Let me see if I can remember it. Let's see. Don't you want your balloon, Georgie? Can't do it because I watched that that miniseries years ago. But then when the new movies came out, is it Stellan Skarsgård or I can't remember which Skarsgård it was. But whichever the gentleman was that played Pennywise in the new It movies, I have his voice stuck in my head now. I no longer have Tim Curry's. I'm trying to remember how he sounded. I have his face in my head. I know what he looked like in the original. I can't remember what kind of voice he put on now. I'll have to watch it again sometime. It's weird, like when you watch other versions of movies, like they displace stuff in my brain. It's really weird. All right, let's go write down the license plate for the back.
Got it.
Got it. All right, nice. Let's save. You know, chat, how much I love my savey saves. Alright. I don't know what to do next. I guess we'll just kind of go to different places and see what we can see. That sounds like a plan, right? You like that plan, chat? Yeah, we like that plan. Shuffle awkwardly towards the back. Oh, somebody's moving around. Look, we'll probably follow somebody. Where do we have to be to see them now? Probably like Chateau de Blandford. Let's see. Or we could go to the train station. Hold on. I just want to make sure they pass past the chateau. Yeah, they do. Okay. So let's go to Chateau de Blandford. Oh, there's people here too. Let's go see. One of them is probably
FED039A
Wilkes with the machine.
is Wilkes's moped. HLK841J. I'd write it down if I knew who rented it.
Oh. Well, before we wait for whoever, we got to figure out who rented it. I can't pronounce words. Negre? Black Rock? Oh, we should follow them. Wait, follow. Remind me, chat, we have to come back to there and figure out who that is. We're following. Don't let me forget to go back to wherever the heck it just was. Ugh, I don't remember where it was. We were at the Black Rock area. You don't do clowns, understood. You remember watching that miniseries, but everyone else in your squad, if you're a clowns, oh yeah. I had a friend that actually is really afraid of clowns. I was never afraid of clowns, I just didn't find them funny. Wait a minute. We're back here? Uh-oh. Chat? Uh-oh. The game broke! Oh noes! Good thing we just saved. And we're locked. Game is locked. Game is locked. And it's really locked too. Yeah. It's totally locked. I guess we're gonna have to force close it. Good thing we just saved. Yeah, totally. Alright, this kind of has me nervous because we hadn't had any crashes since I moved to Windows XP, but now we're getting them. So, hold please. I fix. Or I try to fix. Let me see. What's the easiest way to do this? Do we force close? See, this is... Okay, here we go. We'll do it this way. End task. Yes. Come on. End task. Come on, Windows XP. Oh, Windows XP is going to fight me on this, isn't it? End task. Send error report? Yeah, okay. I'm sure that still works. Alright, close and reload. And restore. Alright, I think we got it. We're going to try it again, chat. Let's come back here. Yeah, you're bad luck, Tiffy. Why'd you make bad luck happen? No, I'm kidding. Alright, so we're back to this again. Oh, shoot. Did I not save where I thought I saved? We did do this, right?
I'm glad I didn't end up with that. Look at it this.
Yeah, we did. We did okay. Alright, so literally, that's all we missed is just... I got on the back. And then we decided to go... to Chateau de Blandford, right? And then we knew who this was, but not who this was. Right?
F.E.
Yep. We didn't know who this was. What's up, things of your mind? Good to see you. Yeah, we didn't know who this was.
I think that's one of the mopeds from the rental shop at Rennes-le-Château.
And then the ladies went by, and there they are. Oh, come on! Really, game? I wanted to click on the ladies, but instead I clicked on the road. Boo! Alright, we're gonna wait here for just a minute. We're gonna wait here for just a spell. Just dropping by to say hi. Gotta get back to work. No problem, things your mind. I appreciate you stopping by. We're torturing ourselves with GK3 at the moment. It's really not a bad game. It's just a frustrating one. The puzzles are really hard, and the technical glitches are annoying. There is a good game in here, I promise. There's a very good game in here. All right, here we go. Don't crash again. Please, God, don't crash. Because if we crash again on this, then we are in trouble. Because whenever you have a crash that happens in the same spot over and over, you may never get past it. Like, we might be forever doomed if that were to happen. Dark Mech says, beep, beep. How you doing, Dark Mech? Hope you're having a great afternoon. They literally just... Now, we're not... Oh, no. Literally, they keep taking us back to the same spot. Why is this happening? Look, we're crashed again. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Why are we crashing here? Yeah, but why are they driving around on the road at all then, if that's the case? Let me think about this for a second. Oh boy. It's like... So maybe they're just... Oh my god, I don't know. What if, shoot, I don't know what to do here. I don't know, chat. I am worried. Like, we're not... I don't know. Like, at some point we have to do that. I know we have to do that at some point. Because that's what's going to allow us to recognize their license plate. But I guess maybe we don't have to do it right now? Maybe? Yes, things in your mind. I did see that you posted that in my Discord this morning. That's another awesome one. I'll have to ask him if I can use that in the trailer that we're working, or the clip that we're working on as well. He goes, the freeze, the freeze, the freeze. Shout out to Zophar. Rig is awesome. Have I like started a thing? Is this gonna like be like a viral thing in the retro community? Everything that rhymes with the word ease, like the bees and the trees and the weeds and the Z's and the freeze, and the game has frozen. So this is the different freeze, the freeze, the freeze. Here you go. I'll do a version of it just for you. The game has frozen. The freeze, the freeze, the freeze. 'Cause it did. Man, this sucks. All right, let me go back to a quick BRB screen. We're gonna try to not do that this time, and we'll see what it does for us. Like, I'm a little worried now. I knew this was gonna be like I debated whether or not I wanted to do this game or not, chat, because I know how like technically glitchy it is. It's like bad glitchy. Oh my god, look, I can't even. I don't know if it's even gonna let me out of it at this point. Shoot, hold on. Oh my god. Why, chat? Why? Why is the game doing this to the Zophar? Why is the realm doomed? Alright. Does that help us? Nope. All that did was put it in suspend mode. That was useless. Okay. Can't alt-tab out of it. Come on, game. Let me do something here. Let me control-alt-delete you. Look, I can't even control-delete my way out of it.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Old piece.
Charge! Full ahead.
Thanks, Dark
Next
Knight.
stop, Zophar's domain.
Sagaru, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. And apologies right now. We're working on some technical glitches. Gabriel Knight 3 is full of them, and up until this point, we avoided the worst of them, I think, but now we are having to deal with this, so let me see if I can figure this out. What if I do shut down? There we go. Alright, I completely restarted Windows XP. Which fortunately does not take very long, because it's a very old OS. Alright, we're going back into Windows XP right now. But at least I have Tim Curry's dulcet tones to smooth things over when the game is playing, that's right. Cheese pizza, courtesy of the Plaza Hotel. Alright, we got UK3 loaded again. Got it restored again. Let me go get out of the screen so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so we're going to go back to Chateau de Blanford, but this time we're not going to follow them. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a little worried that we might be stuck if we can't follow them. We might not be able to end the time block. But we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens.
F-E-D.
Yep, that's Wilkes. See, I don't know if this gives you points or not. That's why I'm looking at it again.
I wonder who's here.
Do you think you can follow them if you're not in Chateau de Blanford? Like what if... I just want to see what would happen. Like, if I go somewhere else... Like the train station. Like, did anybody drive by at the train station? Anybody remember? Like, I'm just wondering, will it crash no matter where I'm at? Or is it just crashing because I'm there? I can't remember, like, if people will come down this road or not. We'll give it a minute. While we're waiting, I know how exciting this is. Say what you think I should save at the train station? I mean, we can do that. So we'll wait a minute, and if they don't come in a minute, then we'll go somewhere else. Hope you're having a great day, Sagan. Hope I'm saying your name somewhat right. I do that a lot. I'll butcher names, never on purpose. I just don't know how to pronounce anything. Well, I'm not hearing anything. I mean, I hear the birds. I'm hearing the birds and the bees! The bees! The bees! If we don't get somebody coming down this road soon, chat, I might fall into the Z's! The Z's! The Z's! Yeah, I don't think this is working out. Yeah, no one's coming.
It is a gift.
Fuzzybane, it is a gift. Thank you so much for your kind 5 gift subs to the community. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Laughter Kills, that's a good one. Dead Man's Lord, The Tall Guy NES, Tidicius, and Tapes from the Crypt. Such creative names. I hope you all enjoy your ad-free viewing, your emotes, and your sub badges. Enjoy. Thank you again, Fuzzybane. Really appreciate that, my friend. Your mom says Rig needed the bees last night during Ultima Savage Empire. Did he end up finishing it, or no? Alright, we're gonna go somewhere else. The train station's not working out for us. Burn the chateau. What about Ren Labine? Did anybody come by here? Nah, nobody's gonna come by here. It's weird, like, it's only certain areas where they... How about Kunesura? Madeline's here. No, I don't think anybody comes by this way either. Damn, is that the only place you can be? How about Lermagard? No, they come by here too. Pretty sure. Yeah. See, it's an open stretch of road. So if we wait here, we should get somebody. He did. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm going to have to catch the VOD and see how it all ended. He's on the third game of his currently 12-hour stream right now. Oh, he's still going. That's right. It's not even 2 o'clock Eastern time yet. Which game is he playing right now? That's right. You know what? I feel like I noticed he was playing Lufia 2 when I woke up this morning. Is that what he's still working on? Oh, here we go. You hear him? All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, he also played some weird Sega game, Power Rings. I don't think I ever heard of that one. Alright, so my guess is it's just going to drop us back off where we were. And as long as it doesn't lock up here, then we're safe. Oh no. Chat, it's glitched. Following them causes the game to crash. Oh, that's so bad. Look. It's locked up the same way. Oh no. Alright, chat, before we go any further with this game, I'm gonna go look this up to see if this is like a known thing and if there's a way around this. Estelle and Lily bike, Gabriel Knight 3 crashes when following them. And let's see if I can figure out the first result that comes up on Google. Let's play Gabriel Knight 3 until it breaks. Oh my god. That's horrible. Alright, let's see here. We've done. This is kind of spoilery, but I don't care. I gotta see if they're able to get past this part. It says take down the license plate. We did that. Let's go to spy on. We did that. A few seconds later, we could follow Estelle and Lily, but they're just driving around the valley. Forget that. Oh, is that what happens? So Gabriel's supposed to say they're just driving around the valley. Forget that. There's even a text with it here. But instead of that happening, it just drops us back to the screen. So does that mean we don't have to do that? Can we progress without doing it? Oh boy. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Should I just progress without doing this and see what happens? That the best course of action, you think? Alright, we're gonna do that. Because clearly it's not gonna let us get past this otherwise. So we will restart. Alright. And we're gonna try to do I might just I hate to say I'm gonna cheat a little bit, but I might need to look at a walkthrough a bit, because once we exhaust all the other possibilities, I'm going to have to look at like this time block in a walkthrough to see if we did everything but that. And then if it doesn't progress the time block and we still didn't do that, we're going to try to do it again. And if it doesn't work and crashes again, then we are soft locked forever. And that's unfortunate, but the only way to know is to try. So, join me on this adventure, chat. You thought I was going to just play the game and solve some puzzles, but little did you know that part of the puzzles are getting the damn game to work. What's up, Fluffy Kitten Chan? What an adventure. Alright, so I guess we'll start out by going back to Chateau de Blanchford. And I guess we should figure out who's back, that is, right? So let's see. That's the Black Rock to the right, or left, and that's Blanchford to the right. I guess we'll go both ways? Alright, that's Wilkes again, but he's in a different location now. The random tourist defeated Gabriel Knight, yeah. Alright, Wilkes, talk to me.
So, is there something special about this place?
Rock Negre. It's just a local landmark. It means black rock.
I kind of figured out that part.
There's a white rock around here, too.
Are the names supposed to mean something?
Yeah, they mean black and white. Now stop bothering
That's
me.
great.
Go find Madeline if you want a bleeding tour.
They mean black and white. Now stop bothering me. Sandworm. Oh my god, it looks like, what are those things called from Stranger Things? Oh my god, I can't think of the name. Look, it's COVID brains happening again. It'll eventually come to me.
Having better luck with sandworms here?
Go to hell, Knight. When I find that treasure, you're gonna be laughing out of the other side of your face.
If you find the treasure, I'll laugh out of any orifice you desire.
I'll remember that.
Oh my god.
I don't have anything else to say to him.
I don't have anything else to say to him.
It's Wilkes, the Australian.
I gotta go back and get my bag.
Wilkes says it's a seismic survey machine. I still don't know what the hell it does.
Well, that makes two of us, Gabriel Knight. Alright. What's this way? This is probably the owner of the other bag. Do you see anybody? Do we have to climb up the mountain? Wait, that just took us back. Hold on. Let's try that again. Doesn't that just take us back to Larry Chester? Yep. I don't even know.
It's the front door.
Can we go back in and
I've
talk to Larry
bugged him
Chester?
enough.
Nope.
Besides, I can't think of anything else I need to know at the moment.
We gotta figure out whose back that is, chat. What's up, Dreaming Rain? Knight of the Hill. Knight of the Hill. But no.
I have
I have to go back from my back. But I don't know where the hell my back is. Where's my back? Alright, we went up that way and it didn't bear any fruit. Is there another way we can go? Maybe this way? Do I need to use some binoculars? Oh man, I don't know. Damn, it's not that way. I'm lost. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Can I go up this thingy? It just takes us back down. Oh my god, I don't know what we're supposed to do. It just keeps taking us back to Larry Chester's place. Can't go this way, because you gotta go back from my back. You try to go this way, we're back over here again. Any thoughts? Nice scenery, at least. Bird, wind sounds too. Oh yeah, the ambiance is nice. This is indeed why modern games have mini-maps, Streaming Rain. Indeed. Oh my god, I feel like we're just gonna kind of be putzing around for a while with this. Ugh. Okay, that did not work. There is something this way. It is the Chateau de Blanford. We're just not going there. Like, we're supposed to go somewhere else now to get there, and it's not Larry Chester's house. I just don't know which way. Each time we do this, it brings us back this way. I don't know where to go. I don't know. Chatty chats. I'll take spoilers. I'll take any spoilers you want to give me at this point. I am hopelessly lost. And I know we've done this before, I'm sure of it. Like, why can't I just go up that way? Why is it not letting me do that? Look, it keeps bringing me back down. Right? This is where we started. Wilkes is over this way, right? And all that's over here is the stupid rock, right? Like, there's literally nothing else here besides that rock.
That's one heck of a big black rock.
You only know of the cat hair mustache. Yeah, that was supposed to be the freaking impossible puzzle. And yet, I remembered almost all how to do it, like, pretty easily. Because once you know it, it's hard to unknow it. Alright, this is the Chateau de Blanchard. So, Gabriel's right here, right? Okay, so this is backwards. Alright, I think I see. So, we don't want to go this way, because that's Wilkes's, or not Wilkes, whatever the guy's name is. Maybe we're supposed to go this way? There we go. Oh, it's Emilio Baza. Cat hair has nothing on the true eternal adventure game puzzle. Where do we go next, exactly? Like in The Seventh Guest, where the main character's like, which way should I go now?
Wonder what Emilio's doing here.
Well, at least we know who that bike belongs to now.
Good afternoon, Mr. Knight.
Back at ya. You look comfortable.
Ah, yes, I'm enjoying the sun immensely, thank you.
I'm glad you're enjoying the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo, here comes the sun.
I don't want to bug him.
Why not?
Guess he's getting some fresh air.
Is there something I can do up here? Maybe use the binoculars? Let's see. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo, it's alright, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It is indeed Sneaky Guy. Yeah, he knows more than he's telling us. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Mosley's bumping into Madeline.
Well. Looks like those two are having a conflict of interest. Very curious.
This is the kind of stuff, though, Chad, I was talking about, how you can miss stuff in time blocks. If you don't do this in the right spot and in the right order, you miss this stuff. That's why, like before, I remember there was a place you could look to see what Madeline was doing. We never got to do it, so we definitely won't get all the points. But honestly, this game, I don't care about the damn points. The goal is just to, like, get to the end. Yeah, we have a Mosley sighting. We have a Mostly. Detective Mostly sighting. Alright, well... that's that. Anything else we can do over here? We gotta save after this, chat. Seeing anything yet? As long as the zoom button on the right doesn't light up. Oh, wait, what was that? Is this where we just were? Yep. Alright, that's everything. Oh god, please don't crash. Okay. We'll do a savey save. Okay, game is saved. Now we're going to go back to our back, if I can figure out which way to go. And we're going to write down Emilio Baza's license plate. This way, I think. All right. Here we go. Score 164, 975.
HLK841J.
Correct.
That's Emilio's back.
That's Emilio's back. Let's write it down on this here notepad. How am I doing with the fake New Orleans accent? I do mean fake. That's the Tim Curry version.
HLK8...
I did that already. Stop it. There we go. Smallest moped ever. Well, Emilio Boz is kind of a small dude, so it makes sense. Alright, so now we know whose that is. So if I click on it, it should just say Emilio's bike.
HLK841J. That's Emilio's back.
Alright, we'll do one more savey save. Look, literally, I'm saving like every step. It's like the game can just crash whenever it wants. And now I'm going to try to follow them again now that we did all that and see if anything changes. And if it crashes again, then we're just going to... What do you think? Should I try to hit an escape? No, that didn't work. So according to the walkthrough I looked at earlier when it kept crashing, it's supposed to say they just keep driving around the valley. But instead of it doing that, it's just taking you back where you were, and the game is soft locking. So, like I said, we might, not be able to do this part, but I just want to see. Sometimes the state can change. Now it just locks up. Literally just crashes. Nope, nope, nope. You're from the diametrically opposite part of the country, so all southern accents are basically the same. I got you. Alright, let's do a BRB. And we will force a reboot on this again. And I'm not going to try that again this time, Block. Another thing too, chat, that we could do if the worst should happen, and we need to do that to get past it, is I can search out a save file. I'm sure there's save files. I could try to search out a save file to get us past that point. That's a possibility. But we're gonna see. Maybe the game will not require us to do that. Maybe the game will be kind. Alright. Restore. There we go. And we're back. I'm not gonna follow them. Can I like make a note on the notepad like that?
I don't want to show that to her.
Yeah. That was a good thought, right? What does that say? Hold on. Posh Cardo? Does that take me anywhere interesting?
I don't have my hiking boots on.
Oh, I don't have my hiking boots on. Hey, there they are again. No, I didn't. What did I do? Can I just kind of like watch them like go around? That's literally all they're doing, just going around and around. Alright, so chat, as much as I hate doing this now, I have to make sure I've exhausted everything in the time block, so let's see. What else is to be done in this time block? Did all that. Did all that. Huh. Interesting. One second here, chat. Oh, okay. Alright, there's two things we didn't do. Other than the Madeline thing, or the, two ladies thing. Alright, well, let's see if we can do those two things. One of them is back again. Oh, okay. I don't understand. This game is driving me berserko. Do you see what just happened here? I spent all that time like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? We can't progress. And the game was just waiting for me to just do that one part and then progress me. Which means there are two things we missed that we can't go back to that just... It was a scene that would have given us more insight into Madeline's motives. But I guess because we did the scene with Mosley first, we just didn't get to see it. Oh well. Let's do a savey save. Welcome to Gabriel Knight 3. Alright, so it turns out I didn't cheat at all. Because the thing I just looked at, we can't do. Tiffy says, maybe you're supposed to stand there while I go by a few times, and then he says the line. There's a sound you haven't heard in a while. Which sound was that, Dream and Rain? I'm late to the party here. Oh, GK3. Alright, continue. It's night time now. And I dropped off my bike. Alright, so that means whatever we're supposed to do is probably in Rennes-le-Château. So, let's see then. Let's see if we know whose everyone's is. Oh, the Windows shutdown sound? Yeah, from Windows XP.
FED039A.
I'm using parallels for it. Oh, so wait, we don't know whose that is?
I already have that one.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay. We don't have this one. But we know whose it is. We saw them.
FKS427G.
Oh, there we go. Is it possible we already followed them around once, and the game just didn't know what to do when you follow them a second time? Well, we wrote it down, so let's see. That's Wilkes. Yep, there it is, Lady Howard and Estelle. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 license plates. We don't need our own because we're 5. We don't need Madeline's because she's 6. Is that everybody, or are we missing someone? Let's keep looking.
HLK841J.
Yeah, that is so inefficient, isn't it, Tiffy? For old sounds, you like the Windows 95 startup sound? Oh, the bong, 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 bong. I can't really do it well, but yeah, that one. Yeah, I like that one too.
I've already got
that license plate number.
VDG945F.
Yeah, the wake up your parents that you're sneaking computer time sound. Nicely said. Well said.
I know who's rented all the other bikes, so I guess I can deduce who's rented this one.
So who's that? Who did that leave us with? Bucelli? However you say his name. Let's see. It ends in 5F.
I should probably put this in our suspect database.
Oh, for Sydney, yeah. Ugh, that part.
VDG945F.
It says Bucelli, right? Yeah.
I have to go into Sydney and do an ad data if I want to scan this.
All right, so we got all the plates now, I think.
ASD257K.
It's.
I already wrote it down.
Yeah, we got everything. So we progressed. We missed 2 cool scenes that we'll never be able to see now, but we're not stuck anymore. So that's good, right? Dreaming Rain says license plate, numbers, dagger, coat hanger, lipstick, shovels. I'm doing it in Tim Curry voice. Pendant, squirt bottle, shot glass. A fellow can have quite a night in Vegas with all of that stuff. I should add like a redemption. Zophar will talk like Tim Curry as Gabriel Knight for 1 minute redemption. Would that be interesting? We can talk about all the great times we had with Zophar's domain. For some reason, my accent of Tim Curry as Gabriel Knight, I think is actually kind of good. But maybe not. Uh-oh, something's happening.
It looks like the cavalry has arrived.
Yeah, exactly, your mom. So many redemptions died because I just end up doing the stuff anyway. I give it away for free.
Gabriel, are you all right?
It's Grace Nakamura!
Wow. Is my hair messed
and her voice
up?
actor doesn't suck.
I'm not. Prince James told me to be expecting you.
What a
Is there
twist.
somewhere more private where we can talk?
Yeah, I have a room. Come on up.
Yeah, Southerner Omni Zophar
Here's your
voice.
fee, Mr. Knight. Prince James wanted me to express his gratitude to you for tracking the kidnappers.
Yeah.
Have you learned anything since this morning?
I checked at the train station. The taxi driver saw the 2 men in the trunk. They were picked
Super
up
sharp.
by a black sedan. He didn't get the model, but he said it looked expensive.
Did he say which way they went?
They headed for the main valley loop.
Anything else?
Well, I haven't seen any trace of the baby, but there's a tour group staying here. Most of them arrived last night. None of them are the men from the train, but they might be linked somehow. Emilio Bazza and a Signore Buccelli arrived at the hotel around the time of the Paris train.
Can't forget about the baby.
Buccelli claims he came in on a train from Naples, but Cuiza doesn't have a Naples route.
Very curious. We'll look into it.
Wait, there's something I didn't tell Prince James on the phone.
Yes?
When I was coming to on the train, I heard one of the kidnappers say something in French. I remember the word San Grial. It means Holy Grail. Do you have any idea what the Holy Grail might have to do with Prince James' son?
I'm sorry. We're not authorized to discuss Prince James's affairs. But thank you for your observations. Good night, Miss Nakamura. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, you too. Thanks for the lift.
Goodbye, Miss Nakamura. Mr. Knight?
Yes, so Dreaming Rain, that indeed is Grace Nakamura from Gabriel Knight 2, except it is voiced by a different person, Charity James, who is nowhere near as annoying as the actress in 2.
Damn,
was
I
not
thought
a
we
fan-
had a
I was not a
case.
fan of her 2. I thought she was awesome
We
in 1 and 2.
do.
Well, Prince James let you go.
Yeah, that's his prerogative.
Wait, but if the kidnappers weren't the night visitors...
Who says they weren't? I saw them.
Ooh,
There was something not right about them at all.
not
Okay,
right.
what about the Sangreal thing? What would vampires want with the Holy Grail?
I don't know.
Well, McDougal and Mallory sure seem to know. Maybe Prince James has the Grail, and the kidnapping is an attempt at blackmail.
I don't think Prince James has the Grail. Look, there's this whole treasure hunting thing linked to this town. I don't have time to explain. Could you please hook up Sydney and check out the Grail and vampires?
The research
Yeah,
phases. They're coming,
And,
Ted.
looks like you might have to stay with me. The hotel's booked up.
Oh, all right. Say, do you mind waiting till tomorrow morning on the research thing? I have to get Sydney configured, and I am pretty beat.
No, that's fine. You must have been really worried. Sorry, Gracie. I'm gonna go keep an eye on my replacements.
Bye.
Oh no! Okay, I was worried that we'd have to be Grace Nakamura. I think that's later. Yeah, the research sections of all the Gabriel Knights are always interesting. Alright, let's do a savey save. Okay. And, yeah, he's giggling again. I just want to run to the bathroom really quick, chat, so just give me a couple minutes. And I will be right back with some more Gabriel Knight action. We're back. We're back. Thank you for your patience, chat. Alright, where are we going? Well, we're back in the hotel. It's nighttime. We knock on any doors?
I don't have time to mess with Mosley at the moment.
Any, using the glass to listen in on conversations? Maybe? Itch. There we go. Oh.
Sounds like he's taking a nap before dinner.
He's taking a nap before dinner. What about this room? Isn't this Madeline's room?
I'm not sure what I'd say if he came to the door.
No, that's someone else.
I don't think anybody's in there.
Why don't I remember who 23 is?
Room numbers. That's handy.
Not gonna tell me who it is?
It's Wilkes's room.
Wilkes's room.
Buccelli's in room 21.
That's Buccelli.
I'm not sure what I...
Have we listened? Use the cuff. Use the cuff. The number 23.
I don't think anybody's in
Jim
there.
Carrey. What's up, Wasabi? Oh, you know it. We are playing some GK3. Listening to Tim Carrey's great accent. We going there yet? Nope.
It's locked. Good thing I don't need any toilet paper.
I don't need any toilet paper, chat. How about this
Estelle
room?
and the Great White Hope are in that room.
Oh my god. What does that even mean? Oh, I think somebody's taking a shower. I am really tempted to add a Gabriel Knight voice redemption. I could do that I could do that ridiculous accent all day long. Let's see who's in room 29.
Room
What's up,
29.
Federic? Good to see you.
Madeline's room. Oh, I'll have to remember that.
A beautiful egg and cheese bagel, Federic. Ooh, I love egg and cheese. Good combination. I feel like a bunch of people just dropped by. Did Rig's stream just end? Or he was playing some Lufia 2? That's another shower. Let's go down the stairs. Look, it's no longer Jean or whoever. It's now the night person. So I think we're supposed to... That's right, yeah, Fuzzy Bane, that's still on my list. If I'm being honest, I'm not good with animated emotes. Like, I don't even understand the concept of how to... Like, all the animated emotes you see here are me just using, like, the Twitch software to just animate it. Like, the built-in stuff. I would not even know, like, the first thing to make a real animated emote. Like, for example, Wasabi, your emote that you just used there, the Dan Panic one, like, that's the kind of emotes, like, I want to be able to make, but I don't have the first clue on how to do it. So I gotta research that. But if anybody knows anyone that is good at animating things and wants to chat with me, I would love to chat with them about it. Alright, let's talk to this night person.
Oh, Monsieur Knight, I hope your head is feeling better.
It is, actually. Thanks for asking.
So she was there when Gabriel got dropped off then. You made pasta with egg noodles, spaghetti sauce, goat cheese, arugula, and spinach. Nice. That sounds tasty. The Dan Panic emote is just a GIF. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I'd have to find an animated Stan GIF, but it's like a very specific like look that I'm looking for. Like, you know how Stan, when he moves around, like the pattern on his shirt, like it never moves. The pattern always stays the same. That's a big part of his look, that the pattern stays the same and doesn't move with him. So, like, I can't seem to find, like, I can't, like, what I want, like, what's in my head is not what I'm finding, if that makes sense. So it's almost like I need, like, someone with really good ability to go into the game and pull it out. So, maybe eventually. It's on my list. I still have it listed there. Let's talk about the baby.
Did you see or hear a baby last night?
Did you hear?
No, Monsieur Knight, not at the hotel. I hear my niece at home, maybe, but here there are no babies staying at the hotel.
No babies. Yeah, you know what I mean, Tiffy. Whereas you forgot to turn on the slow cooker 2 hours ago. Men don't have hair like Gabriel's anymore. The world is worse off for it. Tiffy, do you concur with what Rain just said about the floofy hair being no longer a thing? Check into hotel.
I was looking at the register. Do you remember exactly when people arrived last night?
Let me think. The big group arrives together maybe 7:30, and later Monsieur Baza.
What time?
Maybe 9 o'clock? No, more like 10, I think. Then you, maybe an hour later. Then Signore Buchelli.
What time did Buccelli get here?
Just after midnight, I remember, because the clock chimes at midnight, and I sometimes get a bit
Happy Monday.
nervous, and I lock the door. Signore Buchelli came after I locked it. I had to let him in.
Nervous? What do you get nervous about?
What's she get
Oh,
nervous
Monsieur
about?
Knight, we have many old legends in this area.
Legends like the night visitors. Let's talk about the two men with a trunk. So Tiffy says it's like a default woman's hair in The Sims 1 and it's the 50s housewife do. But Rain says that 50s housewives aren't that handsome. Oh my god. I hope you're having a good Monday, Krieger. Let's talk about the two men with a trunk. I should get my wife's perspective on this. You think I should get my wife's perspective on Gabriel's hair? She's
You didn't
upstairs
see
right
the
now.
two men with a trunk last night, did you? Maybe outside in the parking lot or driving around town?
Yes,
no,
Tiffy, I did
not
that.
in town. This is a very quiet place, monsieur. Monsieur Mosley and Monsieur Wilkes arrived with a tour group, but I do not remember a trunk.
Okay, thanks.
You must have been so disappointed, Tiffy, when that got chopped off. Like when that decision got made. Is that all she has
I
to say?
don't think Simone is going to be much help.
Yeah, sadly, my hair does not get long. It does not go into this. My hair is very short. If I let it grow, which I do frequently, it just like it becomes a big glob of just the. Like it. Tiffy understands. She knows what it does. 'Cause she knows me. It just gets very poofy. It never gets like long. It just poofs out. It's like very almost like Bob Ross-ish, except not nearly as clean and neat. It grows that way. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that. See, I did. I knew him when he had the super long hair. I thought it was awesome. I was like, I wish my hair could do that. Rain says, don't ask your wife's opinion unless you want unrealistic expectations of your own hair, the pirate cap notwithstanding. Touche. Yar, I guess I won't be asking her. I might be walking the plank, me hearties. Alright, so what did we learn here? What did we really learn anything we didn't know?
I don't think Simone is going to be much help. She's the night
I don't
receptionist.
think we really learned anything. We already knew all that.
I don't think they'd appreciate that. Buccelli arrived after me all right, but not on a train from Naples. I have no way of verifying what Emilio said.
So what is Buchelli's deal? Why did he lie? He didn't come from a train from Naples because we learned there was no train from Naples. So what's his deal? What's Emilio's deal? We don't know yet. Well, I know. I do remember how this ends, so I do know, but we don't know. See if I can remember what to do next. Let's go check out the phone booth. Let's see. Now he's doing the balding Lord Farquaad. Yeah, we were talking about that. Men look good with long hair, but it has to be thin. Interesting thought. But Tiffy likes them fluffy and floofy. Imagine thinking your hair looks bad because it looks like Bob Ross. That's a good point. No, see, that's the thing. If I could make it look like Bob Ross. Like, you know how his is nice? Like, it's perfectly permed and... Like, I think if I, went to someone, they could do that to my hair. But I don't want my hair to look like that. Yeah, I don't like a lot of hair. Which is funny, because I have a lot of hair. But, hair too thick can get messy and nasty when grown long. Yeah, totally. Dreaming Rain says, I already have the beard for it. Good point. You have thick and very long hair, and it's amazing. You do have thick and very long hair, and it is amazing. I agree with you. Bob Ross had an afro. That is correct. But I'm pretty sure he did something to it to get it to be like he had to have gone to a hairdresser constantly. Like, your hair just doesn't look perfectly it doesn't. That's just not what it does, you know. But it can. There are people's hair that do this. Mine does do this, but it's all messy and it's very thick. Yes, me pirate hat does have the built-in long hair. So this is, I imagine myself that this is what me real hair looks like, even though it's not. Yeah, I could never, I could never rock dreads, like real dreads, no way. You have to put, I knew someone, a good friend of mine years ago, had dreadlocks, and you have to, what you have to do to get it to do this is no. My friend told me that he literally, went several years not washing his hair, because he explained to me, it was a long time ago, they explained, to get it to lock like that, you can't wash it. So I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. That's a lot of, that's commitment, right? But then he said once they lock into place, then he explained all the things you can do with it. But I don't, first of all, I don't think I could get my hair to do that. And second of all, I can't, I don't want, and that's why I keep short hair. I just, literally when I go to the barber, I'm just like, yo, just get your clippers out and give me a 4 here and a 2 on the back and kind of blend it, and then we're done. Here, the sideburns, yeah, just chop them off. Just chop those sideburns off, you know? I just don't want to deal with it. It's just so much work. But that's why, when I see, elaborate hairstyles, when I see people with dreadlocks or people with very nice afros or really long hair, or, all the different styles, you know that you had to put in so much effort to get it to look like that. So I have a lot of respect for that, but I, myself, don't have the commitment, to having hair like that. But yeah, there's all kinds of, it depends on, depends on a person's hair. And my hair wants to, that's what my hair does. So what do? I cut it short and I wear a pirate hat on the stream. Alright, so we're gonna go out of here. And we are gonna, what are we gonna do now? Let's go in the kitchen. Yeah, braid my hair. I don't think that would look very good on me. Nah, I'll stick with my short hair, I think. And now enjoy the Johnny Depp hat.
Bocelli, did you have a productive day?
It was relaxing, Mr. Wilkes.
Ah, very
relaxing. You must not be looking for treasure then. Nothing relaxing about that.
Si, certo. I am a scholar, not a hunter of fortune.
Glad to hear it.
What does that mean?
Too many damn snoops around here.
Are there? Why?
Uh-oh.
Who do you mean?
They're talking about Gabriel.
Hell, why don't you join me if we're going to talk? I ain't eating alone. I don't know where the hell the women are.
Very well.
Long hair is just a phase, Dad. Ever tell you when I was a kid, I went through a very, very brief goth phase. And I definitely dyed my hair black. I looked ridiculous with it black, by the way. That lasted a couple months. That was as goth as I got. I was like, I'm gonna dye my hair black, and if I like it, then maybe I'll dabble in some other stuff. But when I saw what it looked like, I was like, oh, this was a horrible, horrible mistake. Horrible mistake. Certo, certainly.
Good evening,
Maybe.
Signore.
Oh, buonanotte, Signore Knight.
It's like we weren't talking about you at all. Let's do a little savey save real quick. I'm gonna do a Sadie save. Once goth, always goth. Oh my! It's Retro Island Gaming. He's raiding Zophar's realm with a massive party of 406. Oh my word! Rig, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Great to see you all. I hope you had a lot of fun on Rig's stream. I'm Zophar.
Here we go.
Founded a website back in the 90s known as Zophar's Domain.
Full ahead. Next stop.
Rig
Zophar's
Raid,
Domain.
says G Levy. Lots of emulators and utilities and stuff. I love Discord, by the way, so feel free to join me on Discord if you want to chat. But let's talk about Rig. G Levy, can we get a shout out for Rig? Rig, how are you doing? I caught a little bit of your Ultima stream last night, and then very briefly this morning, I saw you were playing Lufia 2. So you finished Ultima then, right? I'm gonna have to catch the end of the VOD.
Zophar's Domain.
How's Lufia going? Vevictus and Manafe, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Hope you all had fun at Rig's awesome channel. By the way, for those of you that were in my stream before this, if you are not following Rig, you need to follow Rig right now. Awesome retro stream. It's the Hans reaction.
Secure all
Gotta have the
positions.
Hans reaction.
Here we go. Charge! Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's Domain.
Raspinel, thank you so much for the resub. Going 6 months strong. You remain an acolyte of the realm and the domain, and we appreciate you. And Branwen Kenku, thank you as well for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is also greatly appreciated. Yeah, we always have some nice clip roulette going on here.
This is for all of the hours of fun you facilitated via the Zophar domain.
Oh, Electro Retro, thank you so much for the $50 donation. Holy crap, that is so generous of you. Thank you so much. And when it comes to Zophar's Domain, you are welcome, but I could not have done that without all of the amazing staffers from Zophar's Domain over the years. Just a small portion of which I listed right here on the Nightbot announcement, so could not have done it without all the amazing people that helped me run it back then, are continuing to run it today. So thank you to all of them. And again, thank you so much for that donation. So generous of you. Yeah, Gabriel Knight 3, this is a tough one. Rig, you didn't see because you were in your own stream, but the game started doing the unstable thing again. This time there was a puzzle that I was trying to... I won't go too deep into it because I know you might want to play this eventually. But there was a puzzle, and the game kept crashing every time I tried to do this puzzle. So I was like, oh man, we might be truly soft locked now. We might have no opportunity. So I went and looked up, like, what am I supposed to do next?
Here we
So I
go.
looked up some things you can do after that. And so I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll try to do those
Next
things.
stop, Zophar's Domain.
And maybe I won't have to do the other thing. And then when I went to go do the thing, it just brought me to the next time block. And I missed it all, because the game just let me skip it, and it went to the next block. So I'm like... So just, if you ever do stream Gabriel Knight 3, Rig, just get ready. It's so janky. It's so broken. But there's a great story in here, I promise. It is worth playing if you can get past all the technical problems. And Electro Retro, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is also greatly appreciated. So let's see everything I missed, because a lot of chat going on here. Let's scroll up here, see what I might have missed. Master Gregor, it's going really well. It's going so far, so good. Yes, Rain pointed out that everybody missed the gushing over Gabriel's hair. She is absolutely right. There was a whole conversation about the floofiness of Gabriel Knight, and then somehow that morphed into a conversation about my own short hair, and we really went in the weeds. And Rig, I heard about the freeze. And like literally right after Things of Your Mind was done showing me the clip of the freeze and what that was all about, the game froze. So it became an actual freeze. And so I did the freeze again. So thank you. You gave me a great idea as well. So you beat Ultima, congratulations. Then you beat Jewel Master. I never played that one on Genesis before. You have to tell me what that's about. And then you're starting Lufia 2 for the first time. Yeah, both Lufias are great games. If I remember, I don't think I ever beat Lufia 1. I think I might have beaten or gotten close to the end of Lufia 2, though. I'm pretty sure I beat Lufia too.
Secure all
What's up,
positions.
Noodle Beef Noodle?
Here we
Good to
go.
see you. Presto PPC, welcome on in.
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
John Matrix, every rig clip is another good rig clip. That's every clip that ever plays from his channel. Pizza Farts 2022, awesome name, by the way. Thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is also greatly appreciated. Yeah, really appreciate that, Electro Retro. Raspinal's never beaten this one. The game is, look, I like to bag on this a lot because some of the puzzles are just ridiculous, but the soundtrack is amazing. The story's really good, like all the Gabriel Knights. The characters are great. Who doesn't love Tim Curry? Tim Curry is Gabriel Knight.
Secure all positions.
But there's a lot of technical problems with the game that existed then, and some of them are even worse now that you try to, emulate or whatnot. Warbash, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is also greatly appreciated. But I really think if you can get past the technical problems, the game is worth a play because the story is very compelling. Rig says there's no way the sequel beats the first. I thought the second one was better. I like the second one more than the first one, actually. If I'm being honest, like the way I would rank them all, and you're gonna think I'm crazy because most people say the third's the worst one. I go 2, 3, and 1. I don't think any of them are bad, but 1 just was like a traditional point and click, like Space Quest, King's Quest, Quest for Glory, Monkey Island, which was fine. It had a great story. But 2 was like, holy crap, like werewolves, and it's a full motion video, and they're real people. And so I don't know, 2 just hit differently for me than 1. I also played 2 before I played 1, so that probably colored my feelings about it. Tsunaku Kirishiki, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. And then I thought the third one, the mystery, is just so compelling. How you're all in this like hotel and you're trying to figure out everyone's motives, and I don't want to spoil it, so you'll find out. But it's really good. Gabe does love his white t-shirts, Electro, no doubt about it. And Rig only wears black shirts. Very observant, very observant. Yeah, I gotta agree with Noodle there. White shirt, blue jeans, and lush hairstyle. The quintessential 90s man. Oh boy, we're still going with that, huh? We're gonna have so many, a lot of
DarkMex25 cheered 200 bits. Always showing off your box, just like Rig is always off his box. Shame, shame, shame.
DarkMex, thank you so much for the 200 bits. I kind of missed dancing to the Picard song, so thank you for redeeming, thank you for cheering, rather, 200 bits so that I could dance to Picard. Dreaming Rain says, Lufia 2, you played those in their own time. Oh yeah, they're great games. Both great games. Dreaming Rain still has your SNES control from the 90s, but still has a bit of damage to the faceplate after frustration in a boss battle in Lufia 1. Which battle was it? Kriegitz said Lufia never got a European release, sadly. Oh, I didn't know that. They hyped the game up, and then they had to say, oh, it's not coming here. Yeah, it sucks. I wonder why it didn't get a European release. Raspinal likes 2 more than 1 because the setting of Bavaria. Yes, I loved the setting of Bavaria and the whole, German history, Neuschwanstein Castle, Mad King, Ludwig, Wagner, the opera, like, good stuff. And this game's plot's really good, too. It's got vampires and a creepy hotel, and, it feels a little bit like Clue, like a whodunit, which ironically Tim Curry is the voice actor in this again. Electro says, make it so. You don't remember which battle, one of the boss battles, like mid-game is
Wasabi_23 cheered 1000 bits. Naro dance, what type of dance will this be, I wonder? Naro dance.
That's the Prince Adam dance. Wasabi, thank you so much for the 1,000 bit cheer. So generous of you. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. Oh, now here with the Screaming Rain, thank you for the video of the Demon Rage. Yes, that is my voice raging at Demon Souls. And thank you,
King of APOC cheered 100 bits. Tim Curry.
Gamers Uplink, for redeeming the Lucius pendant. And King of APOC, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer. Your support of the Realm and the Domain is greatly appreciated. And oh my god, guess what? We have a hype train going, chat. I think you all know what that means. That means on comes the hypey train music. And let's get ready, because the train has left the station.
Here we go.
Choo choo!
Full ahead. Next stop, So Far Domain.
Train. Hunter 8, thank you for the follow. Your support of the Realm of the Domain is appreciated. Oh my god, I gotta go through all the alerts. King of APOC, thanks for the 100 bits. Master Gregor, thank you as well for your 100 bits. Da 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 da
Master
da
Gregor
da.
cheered 100 bits. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Chug. A-R-G.
Thank you for the 100-bit cheer, Master Gregor. Your support is super duper greatly appreciated. And Gamers Uplink is cheering to 100 bits. Thank you for the support as well. Fuzzy Bane has gifted 555 gift subs. Thank you so much, Fuzzy Bane, for your support of the Realm and the Domain. Super generous of you. Enjoy your gift subs, Shawnee Doo, Battletoad, Time Siphon, Skep, and Proto Man J. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badges, enjoy the ad-free viewing. Darkmex, thank you so much for the 140-bit cheer. Your support of the Realm and the Domain is greatly appreciated. And Brugdang, thank you so much, Brugadang, sorry, for the follow.
The world is my oyster!
Darknex 25 cheered 140 bits. Choo choo
Thank you so much for the 140 bits, Darknex. Really appreciate that. And Brugadang, just to Brugadung. Oh my god, I can't pronounce the words! Ruggedung, thank you for the follow and for joining the Realm and the Domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Mighty Moo, thank you. Might Moo, oh my god, thank you for your support of the Realm and the Domain. This is what we call COVID brain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Oh my word. Wasabi!
Wasabi underscore 23 cheered 100 bits.
You don't belong in this dimension so far.
Wasabi, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. Your support of the Realm and the Domain is greatly appreciated. Ellie Bell, thank you as well for your 100-bit cheer. Your support of the Realm and the Domain is also greatly appreciated. If we have a mod that's still here, G Levy or Soda Pagoda, can we get Ellie Bell a shout out? She is an awesome retro streamer. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for coming on in. Oh my god, Radiant Lights, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the Realm and the Domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. They've had too much time to practice their voice at the Unrex channel. Yeah, they know all the tricks. Oh god, here comes a big one. Here comes, let's see, how will this sound? Oh, I think it confused the text to speech. Wasabi, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer. I don't think the text to speech knew what to do there. Your support of the Realm and the Domain is greatly appreciated. I Have Fantasy. Awesome name, by the way. Thank you so much for the follow and for joining the Realm and the Domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Yeah, Ellie Bell, no problem. Let's, oh good, here's the shout out for you. If you don't already follow her, please follow her. She is an awesome streamer, does lots of the same kind of games that I love, lots of retro, super awesome, positive personality. Check her out. And Ellie, I'm so sorry, I haven't been on your stream in a couple of weeks. I got COVID-19 when I was in Disney World a few weeks ago, and it kind of messed up my whole schedule, but I promise I will get to one of your streams again soon. It's been a wacky 2 weeks. I hope you're having a great day. Demon X213, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Yes, the hat was awesome. Okay, I'm gotta scroll up. Oh my god, there's so much text. What are we at? We're working on level 3 hype train, 78% of the way there with 2 seconds to go. Thank you so much, Wasabi, for the 100-bit cheer. We had woos and we had whaps and woo wap wap woo woo woo, all the stuff, all the things. Oh my god, you're gonna wear me out before the streaming ends. Wasabi23, thank you so much for the 1,000-bit cheer. Very generous of you, and for your support of the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. And Electro Retro, thank you so much for it is a gift. Gifting a 1-month tier 1 sub to Ellie Bell. Greatly appreciate the support. Ellie, enjoy the ad-free viewing, emotes, and sub badges. What all did we just say here? Riggs says you're glad that Zophar has an amazing community. Listen, first of all, this is an amazing community, but it's the entire retro community on Twitch. You're all awesome. Rig, your community is awesome. Ellie's, Shades, I could name like 1,000 streamers right now. The retro community, I've said this before, I will say it again. Since I returned in January, it is clear to me, retro community is the best community on Twitch. Full of the best people, the best community. It just, you all rock. So thank you, and thank you. Super appreciate it. I always have a blast doing this, and I intend on doing this for many years to come, because I am having fun every time I do this. And I have a lot of fun on all your streams too, so thank you, and thank you. Dreaming Rain said, excuse me, no killing Zophar live on stream. That wouldn't be a bad, I mean, not that I'd want to, you know, hopefully I have at least another 40, 50 years left on this planet, but well, that would be a way to go, right? Die in a hype train. Excuse me. It wouldn't be necessarily the worst way to go. Put that on the tombstone. He died on the hypey hype train. Choo choo! But he made it to level 5 before the end. Wasabi says, I can't help if my love for Zophar overwhelms him. Touche, touche. Nah, I appreciate all of you. Yes, Electro Retro said it right there. Retro does equal anti-toxicity. Well said. Oh, Chade is here too! Chade is poking his head in. What's up, Sade? Everybody, if you don't already follow Chade, you need to follow him too. Chade's been on Twitch since 1873, before there was even electricity. Chade was using steam engines from trains, like in Back to the Future 3, to power his stream. So you need to go. You need to follow Chade. Can we get a shout out for Chade? Mod, anybody? Levy or Ealpis or DC Bueller or Soda Pagoda? Anyone that is on? Chade's been lurking, but thank you. You're just as much a part of Retro as anybody. I appreciate that, Chade. You are also awesome. Many of us are old enough to remember when Retro was called Current. Well said. And I just realized I'm not even singing. I usually sing during the hype trains. I usually sing during the hype trains.
100 bits.
Here comes another Moru. Oh, we got some glitchy battle codes action going on, Shade. What was going on there? What all happened there? You dancing? Looks like the game's having trouble keeping up with you. Who are you streaming with there? Who's that next to you? Oh, man. Your mom says you love how Shade start time on Twitch is different every time. It's cause he likes to keep you all guessing. That makes it fun. Oh my god. The steampunk setup. Says gamers up. Blink, by the way, Wasabi, thank you so much for your 100 bits. Your support is appreciated. Your mom says literally nobody can get his name right. It's not Shade, it is Sade.
We did it.
Because I said it wrong in January when playing Shining in the Darkness. But Dreaming Rain says it's all water under the bridge now. Dogs and cats, mass hysteria. And no problem, Shade. Appreciate you. Shade's a sweetie until he sends you broken ROM hacks. Yeah, that that's exactly what that looked like. Your old streamer pal when Chuck Attacks visited with his family and stayed a few days. We finally co-opted Battletoads. By the way, we are now working on a level 4 hype train. 32% of the way there with 45 seconds to go. The train keeps moving.
And then. Zophar lived to 150 and outlived Gamers Uplink.
Aw, so kind of you, Gamers Uplink. Choo choo! Train keeps going. Thank you for the 100-bit cheer, Gamers Uplink. Your support of the realm and the domain is also greatly appreciated.
John Matrix 78 cheered 100 bits.
Oh, man.
I can't wait for Rick and Chai to get married.
John Matrix, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer. And yes, I'm sure that will be happening any day now. All right, chat. It looks like we have completed the hype train at level 4. We ended up with a total of 6 gift subs and 3,340 bits. Such strong support. Thank you all so much for your support, for your subs, for your chats, for your emotes, for everything. I appreciate you greatly. And I guess at this point, yeah, Gabriel totally needs a shave. Look at that. Look at that. That's like a 9 o'clock shadow. It's not even a 5 o'clock shadow. Chade says BRB moving to Hawaii. Well, yeah, I guess if you're going to marry Rig, although you could do a long-distance relationship, so you don't actually have to move to Hawaii. Also, I would caution you, I learned this week that Rig does not have air conditioning in his house, so be mindful. That might be a thing you don't like. Especially given, I think, Chade, your air conditioner recently broke, right? Like, didn't you have to get it fixed, I think, at some point in the last month? So just be mindful. Rig does not have air conditioning. I don't know how you do it, Rig. Once it gets in like the high 70s, that air goes right on in my house. You are a better man than I. Dreaming Rain used to be a ROM hacker back in the day, not much to show for it other than a couple of graphic hacks of FF1. It doesn't matter if, if you had fun doing it, that's all that matters. That was kind of the whole point of ROM hacking, is just mess around with the games and make them your own. That was an awesome hype train, Rig. I agree. Appreciate you all. Blimp says no AC, but at least he has chickens. Leroy Jenkins. You can't be a proper 90s male hero without rugged stubble, I agree. Alright, let's play some Gabriel Knight 3. I feel bad, like, what were we in the middle of right before that? I don't even remember. We were talking to... Oh, right. Wilkes was talking to Bukele about someone snooping around, which obviously is Gabriel Knight, and then we kind of wandered in and they shut up, so let's go talk to Bukele some more. We will talk about the train from Naples that never happened.
Yeah, I could ask him. But I'd rather get him alone.
Oh, we can't ask that yet, damn it.
Signore Bukele, rider of the mysterious vanishing train.
Rider of the mysterious vanishing train. Yeah, so what that's all about, chat, for those that were just coming on in. So just quick backstory to Gabriel Knight 3. Gabriel Knight 3, obviously third game in the series. First one, Gabriel Knight is the Shadow Hunter, known as the Schattenjäger. And the first game was all about voodoo. Second game was all about werewolves. The third game, he's in France, and it's all about vampires. And so he was trying to protect this baby from this prince, but the night visitors, vampires, kidnap the baby. So Gabriel tracks them to this hotel, but gets knocked out on the way to finding out who they were and what they were doing. So he wakes up in the hotel, and the game is all about trying to figure out, like, who done it. Who stole the baby? Who are the night visitors? And what are all these people in the hotel doing? Because you find out it's a lot like Clue. Like, everyone has like these shady motivations that you don't quite understand. All of them say they're here for a tour, but as you see, for those that have been on the stream, you know that they're not necessarily all telling you the truth. So Bukele said that he got there on a train from Naples late at night, but Gabriel found out there was no train from Naples that night. So Bukele is full of crap. So now we're going to talk to Wilkes a little bit here.
Guess all that sun made him hungry. Didn't do much for his aroma either.
Yeah.
Evening, Wilkes.
Night. You, still looking for something to do?
Oh, I'm still looking. How's the food?
They're French. I'd rather have snags than stuffing myself.
Ah, that does sound delightful. I'll just be over here.
He's like, I'll just be over here.
Guess all that sun made him hungry. Didn't do much for his aroma either.
Wilkes, there's really not a whole lot going on with here. Bukele, there's definitely something going on with him. But we can't talk to him because he's not alone. We've exhausted our dialogue options. So let's do a savey save. Excuse me. Don't worry, Chad, I'm fine. Just the end of the cough, I think. Can we eat yet? Can we get coffee? Get some coffee?
Real men drink it black.
Why am I not... Oh, there we go.
Not right now, thanks.
So... Can we pour ourselves a coffee? We can. They're definitely getting ready for a game of dominoes, Harry Mason. Let's go. Let's do it. Restaurant didn't have the budget for more than 6 sides per table. Round ones are an extravagance they can't afford. Aye. You lurk for a minute,
Secure all
and you get
positions.
gifted a sub.
Here we go.
Enjoy, Skep, Skep, Skep.
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Edgy Shadow, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. By the way, I forgot. When the hype train ended, we didn't dock. Choo-choo! Okay, now we're done. Alright, I don't think there's anything else to really do in the dining room here.
Why would I want to
And I
go
don't
in
think
there?
we're ever able to go into the kitchen, so we're gonna go back into the main room. And then I don't know what we do next. I don't think she's gonna tell us
I
anything
don't
more.
think Simone is going to be much help.
You like how he says Grice? Of course, Tim Curry. Tim Curry's looking... He's trying to find what happened to the night visitors. But to do that, he'll have to get on his back. We were talking about this earlier, Rick. Like, I floated the idea of maybe, like, adding a redemption where I just talk like Tim Curry as Gabriel Knight in his fake Southern accent for a minute. But I forget who it was that said it. One of the chatters said, "Why add a redemption when you're just gonna do it for free anyway?" And I was like, "Touche, good point, good point." Everyone else drinks it tasty. Yeah, that's where I am. I used to love coffee, and I would always drown it in cream and sugar. But now I only drink decaf because I always get migraines from caffeine now, which is a shame. But what are you gonna do?
The window overlooks the parking lot. That's pleasant.
That's pleasant. Did they compress the game to death? Yeah, there definitely is a lot of compression in both the audio and the video, for that matter. Do you hear an echo on the audio? Let me know, because I was asking my chat this earlier. Because of the fact that I'm playing this on my Mac, I don't have the desktop audio channels like separated out between the different applications. I just haven't gotten around to it. So the audio is all the same level. So if you hear an echo coming from the voice acting, please just let me know. What is going on here? Are we supposed to follow them?
I think it'd be smarter to give him some breathing room.
Oh dear. It's the two men with the trunk, isn't it? Or is this the two dudes that were the agents that came to my room? I can't tell. I can only see them from the back. They're probably the agents. They're going to the graveyard, aren't they? And the church area. Oh boy. Where'd they go? Anybody see where they went? Oh. They're right there. I better do a savey save. Oh boy, chat. I don't know what's going down here. Something's going down. Okay, good. No echo. Good. Yeah, so these are the dudes that were in my room. You're correct. Do I look at them?
What are they up to? I think I'll wait and see what they do.
Dramatic music just follows them around. Nothing at all to worry about. Wasabi can never quit coffee. It's got to be black if no additives, maybe some salt to cut the bitterness. I've never tried putting salt in coffee. Does that work, Wasabi? Can that remove the bitter taste if you put salt in it? Never thought to do that. Dreaming Rand says, or do the southern draw while also doing the Omni Zophar God voice. I mean, if somebody did a Zophar's Voice of Zophar Redemption and put in parentheses with southern drawl, I would do it. I don't know what it would sound like with those filters, but we could do it. Chade says, blessing in disguise. You eventually get major headaches when you don't have caffeine. Touche. Well, that's what would happen is I would drink it, and then unless I keep drinking it like over and over and over, it would always turn into a migraine. So that's part of why I just said hell with it and stuck with decaf. Salt and espresso and coffee is a thing. I don't think it's a huge difference, but it does change it. You don't think we're soft locked, do you?
I think I'll wait and see what they
Am I
do.
possibly too close? I'm a little worried right now. And I saved the game, too. Uh-oh. What if I walk this way? Maybe that's what you...
I don't want them to see me.
Okay, Gabriel. Oh no, they're not doing anything. Oh, don't tell me the game is broken. Oh no.
I don't want them to see me.
Oh boy, I'm worried, Chad. I'm worried.
That window is in the Abbe's office.
Any thoughts?
Yeah, I could bug him, but maybe I'll wait until he's
Maybe
out
if
and about.
Gabriel wore a ninja outfit. You think go in the office and watch out the window? Yeah, but we'd have to walk past them. It's not letting us go in there. You can't knock. You can see the window here. Should I go back this way? Like, did I get too close to them? Now if I go in? Oh no, chat! Oh god, is the game soft locking on me? Have we reached the moment?
I think I'll wait and see.
Have we reached the moment that I can't progress on? Look, we've been waiting, but they're not doing anything. What are we missing here?
I don't think I want to show that to him.
Can you hide behind the coffin? Maybe? Ah, you called it. The game has like had so many crashes and near locks that I didn't even think that was a puzzle. Good call. Good call, Fuzzy Bane. Appreciate you. Gabriel Knight multi-classing to Gabriel Ninja. Yeah. Alright, so it wasn't a lock, it was just me not solving a puzzle. Got it.
Oui. Yes. Arno, is it then? Oui. Yes. Who are you? Hold him.
What? Wait a minute.
Who are you? We're Scots. God help ya. You are hurting me. Where's the band?
He really did say that.
I don't know what you... The baby. Prince James's baby.
Where's the baby?
If you've harmed him, I don't know what you are talking about. Last night, Prince James of Albany's son and only heir was taken from his house. You don't think we had anything to do with it? That's preposterous.
I was just thinking that. The baby.
Is it now?
Get in my belly.
And why were the kidnappers followed to Coisa?
The accents in this game are so awful.
Well, I have no idea. I swear
but the game's so
the
fun.
Order had nothing to do with it.
Perhaps you were not informed.
No. Well, why would they bring the infant here then?
Yeah, definitely don't say
if
that,
they
Rain.
were going to do something
That'd be bad.
so outrageous,
Mistaking
I
a Scottish for an
assure
Irish
you,
person.
they would not bring him to Rennes-le-Château. You are mistaken, sir. We find the baby unharmed, or all negotiations cease immediately. But one thing has nothing to do with the other. Surely Prince James has other... We'll be back tomorrow. You'd better have an answer, Arno.
Oh boy. So why do they think that Arno knows anything? He broke the rule of the Order by talking about the Order. That's right. The first rule of the Order is you do not talk about the Order. Uh-oh, slinking around the gravesite there. Slinking around the tomb. He's doing a pretty good job of staying out of sight, though, isn't he? Yes, Kriegeth, all that's left is just a little cough now. All the other symptoms are gone. Appreciate you asking. Rain is part Irish, too, but only by blood, not by community. I got you. Should we be following them now?
I think I'll wait and see what they do.
Or should, like, what should we...
What was that all about?
Like, I'm wondering if we should follow them. We'll have to go back to Arno if this doesn't bear any fruit.
Man, did they ream the Abbe? I wonder what that was about.
Oh, we're really close to them. Now what are they doing? Alright, we're gonna follow them some more. Yeah, this game, I'm telling you, once it gets going, it's actually really good. It's a really good mystery. What's up, Mikhail Marius? Is this the trailing mission of MGS4? Yeah, this is definitely doing lots of following here, if I remember correctly. They would have seen him. He's bad at the sneaky. Says you. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Every time I see a follow scene, I get worried now. Because remember, we had the soft lock before, we thought? With Lady Estelle and what's-her-face? Alright, let's see. Where will they stop? Where will they stop? Alright, we're going north. We're going north.
They drove into Larry Chester's driveway.
Ooh.
Weird.
Alright, let's go.
Could pull into the driveway, but that's probably not the best idea.
You probably should pull into here, right? We have 183 points out of a possible total 965. Lots of game left to go. We're going to save here as Zophar 15A. We're going to keep going, but I like to make a lot of saves because this game is so freaking unstable. Alright, Larry Chester's house I think's up this way, right? I think we can get there by doing this. Good to hear, Mikhail Marius. Tippy's like, just stand there in the road. So inconspicuous. Drifting out of the excuse me, parking lot. Atari Beer Pong, how you doing? Says they should have seen and heard him half a dozen times. It's a game. A glitchy as hell game, but a game nonetheless. Alright, where is Larry Chester? But yeah, you're right. You know, he probably would have gotten caught at that last part. I thought he was doing okay with the tomb. Like when he was sneaking around the tomb, I thought he did well there. I just remember looking at this game in 1999 and thinking, wow, man, the graphics are so awesome, man. It's so open world. But again, product of its time. Can we look in here? There's a crack in the glass.
There is a hole in the window, but it's not a very big one.
If you don't get at least one, I do declare, out of the sky is the game even worth the trouble. I do declare. This place looks nice in the day, but also nice and moody at dusk. Oh yeah, it looks very dark and spooky. Alright, they're in there, I think. Are they? Wait, it's hard to see. Let's see, can we do this?
Nope, those don't
Can't
work
do the
together.
cup trick. 1999.
It's Larry's office window.
This was 1999. Yeah, we saw that already.
That's what I call the lived-in look.
The lived-in look.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
How do we listen in there?
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
What the hell do they want with Chester?
Big Nerd, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Alright, how do we get in here?
What?
Nah, same thing there. I mean, we could just knock, but that's
I'd
probably
rather
stupid,
use the
right?
front door. I don't know, it's just more formal somehow.
Okay, so can we... Nah, it's just more windows. Wait a minute, the dude's in the car?
What the hell do
So
they
one
want
dude's like
with
a lookout?
Chester?
So he's not seeing Gabriel? Oh, look,
I don't want them to see me.
Okay, Gabriel. There was a space combat sim in the Babylon 5 universe that was developed in the late 90s and was supposed to be released around the same time as GK3. Yeah, Sierra canceled a bunch of point and clicks, I think, during that time. Like that was this I think was the one. This and Grim Fandango, I think, were like the last ones. Same year as Quake 3, so it's not state of the art, but still looks nice. Not good design, and good design texture work goes a long way. I agree. But the hands, they did not do a good job on the hands. Like it really looks like they ran out of time. Do you see this? Look at the hands. There's like no detail. They're like sausages.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Probably chilling to some tunes in the car, says
Full
Harry
ahead.
Mason. Probably.
Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Limp 2000, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Alright, chat, I feel like we were supposed to use something here. Let's see. Can we use binoculars? Can we, like, spy that way?
Nope,
Nah, we won't
those
hear
don't
anything.
work together.
What can we use here?
Secure all positions.
Schottenjäger knife?
Here we go.
Nope, those
Full
don't
ahead.
work
Next
together.
stop, Zophar's domain.
Captain Joystick, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is also greatly appreciated. How about this hanger? Can we, like, use the hanger to, like, get in where the hole is? Or...
Nope.
No, it just won't work?
Nope.
Nope. Alright, what's the key for?
Keys
That's
to the Harley.
Yeah, no, that won't work. What about this one?
That key really comes in handy when I want to get into my room.
What about the shovel?
Nope, those don't work together.
Nope. The spritzer was for the cat hair puzzle.
Nope.
Oops. What's the medallion gonna do? That's not gonna do anything.
Nope.
So what are we missing here?
That's what I call the lived-in look.
There's really no way to, like...
That's what I call...
Like, I can't listen in? I can't use the cup? Even though the cup worked all the other times?
Nope. Nope.
Tiffy says I'm with the use the glass on the back door. Okay, maybe. So that's the front door. So the back door is, what, over here, I think? Yeah. Alright, we'll give it a shot.
Nope.
Nope.
Those don't work together.
That didn't work. That did not work.
This house is hardly big enough for one door. I'd rather use the front...
Yeah, you won't do that. I don't know. Chat, I'm not sure
I
what
should
to
probably
do here.
put this in a...
I'm sure we're supposed to do something here.
Nope. Those don't work together.
So Dreaming Rain, it actually, you could do it in 640 by 480, but I think we're on 1024 by 768, and you could choose these resolutions. We're using the software renderer because the hardware renderer does not work properly in Parallels. It's very glitchy. Wow, chat, I'm not sure what to do here. It looks like the game wants you to do something with the window, but it's not letting me do anything.
What the...
See, this is just saying the same thing on all these areas. Oh, wait. Now they're both in the car? Wait a minute. Did they never go in there? Or did I miss him, or did he come out? Okay, chat, am I going crazy? Was the second dude in the car?
What the hell do they want with...
This seems designed for it anyway, yeah. It looks a little better in hardware mode, it's just it doesn't work right. Yeah, so what happened? Did he come out of the house? Am I supposed to hide behind something?
No, really. There's nothing down there but water.
Oh. We're supposed to do this. Oh, alright, Tiffy, no problem. Have a good rest of your day. Check the VOD out later, because we're probably going to get past this part. He snuck in while Gabriel was glory. Oh, God. Yeah, that's what was happening, Harry Mason. Atari Beer Pong's like, will this work? And Gabriel replies, nope. Yeah, the game knows. Atari Beer Pong, the game knows. What's music? Listen to this.
Yes.
Oh, I'm never gonna remember that. There's no way I'm ever gonna remember that. Okay, chat, let's watch this. It's like this, then it's like this, and then like a shake, and then a grasp. Oh my god.
You shouldn't be here. We don't have a choice.
Oh my god, I hate this part. Does anybody remember what he just did? Like the order of the 5 handshakes? It's like a secret handshake. Thumb, pinky, normal, Vulcan, hook. Did we just advance? Did time just advance? No, it's still 6 to 10. Why did it make that sound? Alright, we'll save this one as Zophar 1-5B. Yeah, they're animated all right. Excuse me.
No, really. There's nothing down there but water.
So what now? Maybe we can look through the hole now? Well, we'll check the front door one more time.
Oh, sure. I'll just go right in there and ask them what they're up to. I'm sure they'd be happy to chat about
Of course.
it. Jeez.
Tell me how you really feel, Gabriel, you douche nozzle. How does one even attempt the secret handshake? It's later. There's a part where they ask you about it, and I will never remember that. Oh, by the way, chat, I just realized we just hit 1,400 followers today. Captain Joystick is the one that got us to 1,400, so thank you so much for all your support. 1,400 followers in just 6 months. Incredible. Appreciate you all. Oh, we have a redemption of the angel tears from the sausage. Good to see you, the sausage. I'll be right back with those angel tears. Ah, good. Oh, Rig, I have a long way to go to even have 1,000th of the awesomeness that your community has. All right, let's look and see if we can look inside there now.
There is a hole in the window, but it's not a very big one. There is a hole in the...
Where are we? Can we look in it now?
That's what I call...
We're in the same situation. Oh. Open?
Guess not. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in there.
Okay. How about...
Guess not.
Hold on.
Nope. Those don't work together.
I appreciate you saying so, Rig. And I appreciate you sharing your community with us. You were one of the first people, I think you might have been the first person to ever raid. Right? What was I playing? I think I was playing like, what, Shining Force 1? That first time was in January. Never forget that. And I was like, I don't know what to do. Half my alerts aren't even set up. What do I do? Remember that? That was in January. Time flies. We can't open it from here.
Guess not. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in there.
Thank you for the redemption at Dreaming Rain of Now I Know. Oh, I almost forgot. For the redemption of the Angel Tears. Ah, good. Gotta do the Shenmue. I'm forgetting to do that lately. Do you think I should be trying all the items again like I was before? Maybe?
Nope. Those...
Or do you think I really just can't get in there now? bust it open with a shovel?
Nope.
Nope. Can I open it
Guess
from the
not.
top?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in there.
You just can't get in that way? Well, all right, let's check all the other windows then. Nope, can't do that.
What would Prince James's two men want with Chester?
Yeah, remember it literally just kept going and going and going and going and going. It was like 45 minutes at least for it to stop.
What would Prince James's two men want with Chester?
What would Prince James's two men want with Chester? Chester the cat. Can we knock on it now? It's probably not going to work, right? Why is it not coming over there? Come on, Gabriel, knock.
Oh, sure. I'll just go right in.
Nope. Look at it? No. I teleported.
This house is hardly big enough for one door.
You press escape when he's moving, you can see. You can teleport him. How about here?
What would Prince...
No.
What would...
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
What would...
No.
That must be Chester's car. Oh, sure.
Nope.
It's the front.
All right. Yeah. Teleportation. Truly a demonic skill. Da 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 da. Charge. Thanks, Dreaming Rain. I'm like forgetting everything. Ever since I got COVID, like everything, I forget it all. Hopefully the brain fog goes away soon. I don't feel foggy. Just certain things I just don't remember. It's weird. Who was on the stream last night where I was trying to form the word guacamole and I couldn't remember it? And I was like, what's that thing with avocado and they grind it in, put it in burritos? It's weird. Put a potato in the car's tailpipe? Shish. If only I had a potato. I don't know. Maybe that's why the music stopped and the clock went tick, 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 tick. Maybe it's alerting me that there's nothing more to be done here. Dreaming Rain says it must be something with the window, which he commented on after the handshake sequence. Try stuff with it again? I feel like I tried that, but I'll try it again. No silver potato here, Electro Retro. No silver potato here. I can't even see them in there, but I know they're in there.
There is a hole.
He keeps talking about the hole in the window. But I don't see anything in my inventory that's going to matter.
Nope.
Can't use the Schottenjäger sword on it.
Nope.
Can't use that. Should I try the cup again?
Guess not. I don't... Nope.
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 Nope. Talks about the hole. Can't open the window.
Guess not.
Nah. We could try the cup over here again.
Nope.
Nope, didn't work. We could try the cup on the front door.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do. Like, I think that's all you probably can do. We're probably supposed to go back to Rennes le Chateau now. What do you think, chat? You think I should keep trying to figure out how to get in there, or just accept the game doesn't want me to get in there? These are the kind of puzzles I'm talking about with this game. Like, you don't really know. The game doesn't really hold your hand. Wasabi says, it took you a while to remember your friend's name last night at work because you stopped playing Warframe for maybe 2 years, and her name is one of the frames in the game. Nice. Dreaming Rain suggests inspecting the cars. We can do that.
What would Prince James's two men want with Chester?
What would Prince James's two men want with Chester? He's just saying the same thing.
That
again.
must be Chester's car.
Yeah, there's nothing special. And he doesn't even look at the license plate like he does with the mopeds. He just keeps saying the same thing.
What would Prince James...
Harry Mason says, break into their car, hotwire, and go for a joyride. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Nope.
No. I think we're just supposed to head back. I think that's why the spooky music stopped.
I have to go back for my bike.
Oh, geez, Chad, I have to go back from my bike. Gotta remember to go back from my back. Now we gotta remember how to go back from my back. This way. This way. Uh-oh. Wait. There's my back. There's Gabriel's back. Let's go for a ride in my bike. A big F on the beige car. Chade is asking how I feel this game, Gabriel Knight 3, stacks up to 1 and 2. So I was talking about this a little bit earlier on the stream before you got here. Most people say 3's the worst one. The first thing is I would say none of them are the worst. They're all good games. I think 2's the best one. 2 had that perfect mix for me of story, soundtrack, characters. It had live acting. It had puzzles that were difficult but not unfair. Even the tape recorder one I wouldn't call it.
Sade, thank you so much for the raid. If I just butchered your name, I am so incredibly sorry.
Sade. The video has been redeemed by Wasabi23. Thank you for the redemption and using your hard-earned silver for Sade. But like I was saying, I think that Gabriel Knight 2 was the best one. It was my favorite. It was the first one I ever played. After 2, I went back and played 1. I liked 1. 1 was fine, but it didn't like 2 felt like something new, something fresh. Like, I had played FMV games up to that point, like Night Trap and Sherlock Holmes for Sega CD and a few others. But like Gabriel Knight 2 showed you like what you could do with the technology if you used it right. So 2 is my favorite. 1 was fine. 3, I like this one more than I liked 1. And that's just because I liked the concept of vampires and the whole, Holy Grail thing, which this game predated the whole Dan Brown novels, like Angels and Demons and all those books he wrote. Before, like, this game came first, before those movies did and those books did, just to be clear. So I like the story better in this one, even though the game is technically broken to hell, as I think you saw earlier. So my rankings of the games would honestly be 2, then 3, then 1. But they're all good. I would also say that this game does have unfair puzzles.
Secure all positions.
The cat hair mustache puzzle is the one that they say killed the point and click game. It's really
Full
bad.
ahead. Next stop.
But you'll see there's
Zophar's
other
domain.
puzzles in this that are even harder than that. There's a lot of difficult puzzles in this game. Quelmez, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm in the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. So in conclusion, Chade, 2, 3, 1. But I totally understand that other people would say that 2 is the best, or excuse me, 1 is the best, and there are other people that would say 3 is the worst. 3 is in the middle. Does that answer your question, Sade? Rig said sequels are bad, but sometimes number 2 really finds its stride after number 1. For example, Lufia 2. Gabriel Knight 2. Cat whisker mustache, yes. Oh, it's so bad, so bad. Alright, we are going to go back to Rennes le Chateau. 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1! It's the whole 23 debacle. The 23 paradox. Where, like, the number 23 keeps showing up in bad ways. You ever see that movie with Jim Carrey? The number 23? Rig was probably just bashing Zelda 2. Yeah, I didn't hate Zelda 2, but I don't think it was a great game. I thought it was okay. I liked the temple soundtracks. I liked the fact that he could get magic. There were a couple things I liked, but no, it wasn't really a Zelda game. It was very different than all the others. And I got it when it came out back in the late 80s. Alright, I guess we're gonna go back to our room. And I think we have to try to remember that handshake now. Let's see. Is she gonna help us?
Well, that's cheerful. Makes me...
Nope.
I don't think Sim...
Nope. Alright, we'll do a savey save.
Maddie, dearest, I simply insist that you tell me this instant.
Gabriel, there you are.
Huh?
Oh, you naughty, naughty boy. You were supposed to meet me.
We were? Oh, for dinner. Whoops.
I was?
Men, they are such children, always forgetting, n'est-ce pas?
Naturellement. Can't see the appeal myself.
I'm afraid I've started without you.
Oh, hell, that's all right. Go ahead. I wouldn't want to interrupt your conversation.
No, it's fine.
Oh, for heaven's sake, let the brute go.
Oh, man.
Sorry, babe. I really am in the middle of something. Maybe we could get together later?
Count on it.
It's all right, Madeline. We'll change the subject. Lily gets carried away sometimes, but she doesn't mean it.
Like hell.
Well, where is your friend then,
He does not
Monsieur
like her.
Mosley?
Beats me. If I see him, I'll let him know you want him. You ladies take care now.
Oh boy. Chade is very fond of Zelda 2. You'll see a lot more devs taking big risks with sequels back then. Well, look, there's again, like I said, everyone has different opinions. Like for example, I'm a huge fan of Castlevania 2. I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be very blasphemy-ish. I thought 2 was the best of all the Castlevanias in the 8-bit era. I really did, because I loved the action RPG elements, the fact that you could level up and get more life, and you buy items and weapons and whips, and you talk to people in towns. I'm huge with that stuff. So I thought 2 was the best. The translation was horrible, and that stupid crystal, kneeling with the crystal, like, you could not possibly figure that out with that translation unless you read Nintendo Power, which is how I figured it out. But I love 2. Absolutely love 2. And I know that's the very first video that the Angry Video Game Nerd ever made, making fun of 2. But I also understand why most people hate 2 or think 2 is the worst one. Do I like the Gabriel Knight Anniversary Edition? So Quilmez, I'll say I liked what they did with the graphical style, like they made the game look better and sound better, but I was disappointed that they dropped all the original voice actors, which, you know, I'm sure is because money. Because I really liked Tim Curry as Gabriel Knight in the first and third one, and I really liked Leah Remini as Grace Nakamura. By the way, did everybody know that Leah Remini was Grace Nakamura in 1? And Michael Dorn, Worf from Star Trek, was the voodoo guy. Dr. John, I think his name is. I always forget his name. So the Anniversary Edition was good, but I was sad that they dropped the voice actors. But I understand why they had to. It's a shame that it didn't do better, because I think they would have redone 2 and 3 maybe, had 1 been successful. I'm pretty sure that that she had to shut down Pinkerton Road as a result of that. TOG Zero says Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest is fun when you know what to do. Your only gripe was grinding for hearts. Yeah, but that doesn't take that terribly long. Like, it, you know, I don't think it was that bad. AVGN CBD video is comedy. Well, yeah, that's the thing. AVGN's a character. Like, you know, that's not really what James Rolfe necessarily thinks of the games. Although I do think he thinks that, see, here we go again with me forgetting things, COVID brain. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I'm pretty sure he really does hate Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, because that game really is horrible. I played it. It's terrible. If you enjoy it, by the way, I understand. I appreciate it, but I think that game is atrocious. But I thought Castlevania 2 was a lot of fun. Friday the 13th, I thought was okay. I never beat it. I couldn't figure it out. But I thought it was neat, especially with Jason appearing. Like, there's a lot of games that people think are bad that I enjoyed. I'm a big fan of Virtual Hide for the Saturn, which we will eventually stream, just so you all know. And most people hate all the highlights. I thought that the Nintendo and Genesis highlights are garbage, but I like the Saturn one. What do I know? Dreaming Rain says, so Grace Nakamura was in all 3. She was, but she's played by a different actress in all 3 and the remake of 1. So literally, 4 different actresses play her. It's Leah Remini in 1, famously. It's Charity James, I think her name is, in 3. I cannot remember the name of the actress in 2, but I could not stand her portrayal of Grace. I thought she was super duper annoying and abrasive. Like, just, I don't know. It seemed like her reactions to things were so extreme. Like, you'll see in this game, Charity James is more low-key with her. Leah Remini played her more sarcastic. So, like, they all had their different takes on her. But I thought that this one, I thought this was the best Grace. And I thought Leah Remini, with being the sarcastic Grace, was really good, too. 2 was just horrible. It's the only part of 2 that I couldn't stand. But because I love every other aspect of 2, I let it go. I just dealt with the fact that I didn't think the actress did a good job portraying her. But, like, I would love to see them just reboot Gabriel Knight completely. Just start over, different actors, but have consistency. Pick your actors, whether you're going to do 3D, do voice acting, however you're going to do it, and then stick with them for all 3 games. And I'd really like to see them finish the story with a 4. Because you'll see, like, for those of you that stick with me to watch the end of this, whenever that comes, which we're probably at least a few weeks away, the game is kind of like, it sets up 4, because they wanted to make a 4, but there's no 4, unfortunately. And yes, Quelmez, Tim Curry is the man, the myth, the legend. Harry Mason says Castlevania 2 needed more bosses. Yeah, there weren't a lot of bosses in that game, that is true. It was mainly about collecting, the parts of Dracula. What did it have? It had Dracula at the end, it had, I think like a Grim Reaper dude, and there was maybe one other. Dreaming Rain says, yep, we talked about that. Maybe the series should be named for her. Shade True and Kids Gonna Be Kids. Your mom. There's a streamer you're aware of who made a homebrew Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. And gave it 6 different endings, and it's much better. That sounds interesting. There was also someone who made like a remake of Hyde, and he's the same dude that did the Faxanadu remake, where he like remade it in the retro style. I can't remember his name. He's an interesting dude. I beta tested Faxanadu for him a few years back. He's a really interesting dude, though. I wonder if you're talking about the same person. Mikhail Marius, Castlevania 2 is definitely groundbreaking. You don't know if it was well developed enough for you to actually like it, though. I loved it. I still have it over there. It's one of the first games I owned. I think it was the 6th Nintendo game I ever owned. Pretty sure it was the 6th. It went, let's see, Super Mario Duck Hunt was 1, Legend of Kage was 2, Metroid was 3, Legend of Zelda was 4, Karate Kid, God help me, was 5, and yeah, I'm pretty sure Castlevania 2 was number 6. Why I remember that, I don't know. It has undeniable merits, yes, agreed. Alright, can we talk to them some more, or is that all they're going to say to us? Let's see.
The 2 British lovelies are dining with Madeline. Nah, I'll let Madeline deal with it.
I'll let Madeline deal with them. Oh boy. What's this?
I'm not hungry yet.
Oh, he was trying to eat. I could eat. Jeet yet?
The 2 British lovelies are dining with Madeline.
Yeah, Rig, for me, I like, because you can get lost easily in Castlevania 2 if you don't know which way to go and stuff. But for me, the really, like, impossible part was that stupid Neil with the crystal at the random cliff. Like, I would never have figured it out if it wasn't for Nintendo Power back then. 100%.
Nah,
so you can't talk to them. Can you talk to Madeline?
Madeline looks pissed. Guess I should have taken her up on her offer, but it was just too tempting. God, my sense of humor can really be a burden.
Let's see here.
I think I pissed her off enough the first time.
Alright, so we will not be talking to them. So I guess we're going back to our room to talk to Grace Nakamura. Alright, where's number 25 at? Here we go. We'll do a savey save. Alright, chat, for those that have been watching, if you remember the handshake, we might have to know
I'm
it
not
soon.
going to knock on my own door, even if Grace is in there.
Oh, okay, then. I guess we'll just waltz in and hope that Grace is talking to Mosley? Okay, then. Yeah, super obscure rig. Every time you play CB2, you spend
Finally,
time in
there you are. Hey, you didn't tell me Mosley was here? What a bizarre coincidence.
Yeah. Coincidence.
But
I'm still not quite sure how it...
Hey, was just talking about the tour tomorrow.
Trying to change the
Grace
subject.
is going. Are you?
Actually, it would be a good chance to do some snooping around here. Besides, it sounds like a monumental snow.
The treasure's got to fit into the case somehow.
What people think about the treasure, sure. As for the treasure itself, it sounds like a snark hunt. Right, Mose?
I don't know.
Gabriel, the kidnappers were talking about the Grail. Plus, they came here. Why would they come here unless they were connected to the treasure?
I didn't say they weren't connected. I'm just more interested in the suspects than digging around in the dirt. Right, Mose?
I don't know.
Well, I am going to figure it out.
Fine.
Yeah, you're not kidding,
Now,
Rig.
could we talk about, let's see, the case for a minute?
What's up?
Alright, I think that part's coming up. I think this is where you have to show him the handshake. We'll talk about Madeline first.
I saw Madeline downstairs. She was looking for you, Mose.
Really?
Who's Madeline?
Nobody.
That's funny. All right, how about Prince James's men?
I followed Prince James's men tonight.
Yeah? What'd they do?
First, they had a little chat with the local abbé. Accused him of taking the baby. The abbé swore the order had nothing to do with it.
The order?
Then they went to see Larry Chester out by Blanchford. The guy's supposed to be a British scholar, but Mallory and McDougal knocked on his door and gave him this weird freaking handshake.
Here it comes.
What kind of handshake?
Let's see if I can remember it.
Oh man, this is it. Alright, so before we do this, let me answer the chat questions. Osicle, I am running this on a version, so I have a Mac, it's a 2019 iMac, and I'm running Parallels, and this is a Windows XP 64-bit edition virtual machine. So I'm using the GOG version of Gabriel Knight 3 on Windows XP in Parallels on my iMac. If that's not a Zophar's domain type setup, I don't know what is. That's like all kinds of emulation and simulation in there. But I find that it works best on Windows XP in Parallels with the GOG version. Hope that helps. And you have to do software acceleration. You can't do hardware acceleration. It won't work properly. Okay, so Dreaming Rain says it's Thumb, which would be this one. Pinky, which would be this one. Normal. What do you consider normal? This probably. And then Vulcan. Well, that's this one. And then Hook. I think that's this one. Oh, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, you came to the same conclusion, Rain. Which virtual machine? So it's Parallels. It's Parallels on Mac in Windows XP. That's more complex than this handshake. Oh, you think that's complex? You should see Duke Donuts' setup. He's another awesome retro streamer. I don't know if you're familiar with Duke Donuts, but he's got this really wild setup that, like, I see what he does, and I can't. I salute him for it. I'd never be able to figure it out. He has all kinds of interesting automation and stuff the way he has his setup running. But yeah, anytime I play PC games, I usually use Parallels to do it because I'm on a Mac, and most of these old games just don't run either well or at all on a Mac. But if you do them in a virtual machine and you get the right virtual machine with the right version of the game, it runs really well. So, I mean, this game does still have technical problems that are unrelated to the hardware, but, it seems to do pretty well on this setup. All right, so Rain is thinking maybe flip 4 and 2. Oh, boy. Exacerangaton would reverse 4 and 2 also. How you view Duke's setup is how I view yours. Nice. It's all about perspective, Rig. This is what you were thinking too, but let's see. Okay. All right, so then we're going to do 2 first. Then we're going to do 5. Then we're going to do 3. Then we're going to do 1. And then we're going to do 4.
Wow. Good eyes, bud. It's Masonic.
You were right. Good job, chat.
Masonic? As in Freemason?
That was the right combination.
That's right, Grace.
How did you know it's Freemasons?
Oh, as a cop, you learn things.
Yeah, like the location of all the Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts! The game knows! It knows we're talking about Duke Donuts! Oh my god! What are the chances? That's crazy. Yo, come on. We were just talking about Duke Donuts, and then Gabriel Knight brings up Dunkin' Donuts? Shout outs to Dunkin' Donuts! Yeah, very good call on the flip. Good team effort, everybody. Good team effort. By the way, I absolutely love the Arcus lol emote. Alright, so we'll do a little savey save here. I never got to see that scene before the first time I played this game in 99 because I couldn't remember the damn handshake. So what happens is when you get it wrong, he's like, I don't think that's right. And then they don't talk about the Freemasons at all. So we get to learn earlier that the Freemasons are somehow involved here. So let's see, can we talk to them a little bit? Yep, there it is. Freemasons.
Am I missing something? Why would Prince James send Freemasons down here?
Duh.
What? Prince James is a Freemason?
Well, how the hell would you know, Mr. New Orleans?
Well, he sent the Freemasons down here, didn't he?
See, he knows
Prince
more than he's
James
telling.
did say he thought the kidnapping was political. Could it have something to do with the Freemasons?
Yeah, Atari Beer Pong, you called it, man. The game was made to be streamed so you could rewatch the VOD at critical points. Let me tell you something. Gabriel Knight 1 and 2, 2 especially, I remember 2 lets you make recordings of things, but 1 also had like stuff on, I think Notepad, where you could go back and read your notes and listen to the recordings and whatnot. This game yanks all that out, but I think this game needs it more than the first 2 did. Like, there are times where I'm like, damn, I wish I could like go refer to my notes, or what was the thing with the Freemasons again, or what was the thing with Emilio Baza, or whatever character you're trying to remember. And this game doesn't have any of it. It's all none of it's there. You just have to like make your own notes. All right, let's talk about Abbe Arnaud.
If Prince James's men are Freemasons, then what about the Abbe? Who's the Order?
Someone the Masons don't trust.
Who's the natural enemy of the Freemasons?
Dolphins?
You know, I don't think that the Masons are exactly chummy with the Vatican, if you know what I mean.
There you go. The Abbe is a priest.
Why would the Vatican kidnap a baby?
Gracie, I think you have an idealized view of the Catholic Church.
I agree. There's got to be more to the Abbey than that, if Prince James' men acted the way you say they acted.
Maybe. I'll look into it.
Hey, why don't we go down and have some dinner? Mosley was trying to talk me into it before you came back. Are you hungry?
Starved.
Cheer up. Between the Freemasons, the Order, and the Night Visitors, there's gotta be a case in here somewhere.
That's true, Gracie. Life is good.
Life is
Come on,
good.
poster boy.
Shut up, Nat.
Shut up, Nat. Time block? Yep. We made it to day 2, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. This calls for a savey save. We made it, chat. We made it to day 2. Didn't know that we were going to. Was looking bleak there for a little bit earlier. Oh no! We're Grace Nakamura now. Yeah, now the game starts really getting interesting. The research phase begins. Alright, so we'll do a save and save here. Enemy of the Freemasons, the Locked Carpenters. Getting to day 2 took all day. Not just all day, it took... what's the stream number? Is this 3 or 4? Anybody remember when we started 3? It's been a couple weeks since we were streaming on a Monday, so I can't remember, but... I think it was at least... This has to be at least the 3rd stream for Gabriel Knight 3. But day 1's not the hardest part of the game. Like, it gets... Once you start using Sydney, the game really starts getting intense.
It's empty. Well, that would make sense since I haven't put anything in there. Oh, the bed's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I don't know, we might be getting points
No way
on
I
some of
could
this stuff.
sleep.
Like, her looking at the same stuff Gabriel looked at might get points.
If this were Schloss Ritter, that would be filled with Gabriel's aborted writing attempts. And letters from my mother.
Yeah. But there's nothing in there, right? Yeah, it's empty. This is the laptop.
I'm sure glad I got that laptop. Shadrel Gyatso runs a monastery for training Schottenjäger monks. His mind is amazing. Oh, I would love to go spend a few months there.
"24 hours a game."
New email.
Fancy laptop for $99. Yeah, it is actually kept pretty fancy. Vevictus, you thought this was that prison game? I don't know. When you start doing the Sydney puzzles, it'll feel like you're in prison, actually. They're really hard. There's a new email, so let's go check our email. Hello. Grace, your father had a wonderful idea. We're gonna send you an early birthday present. Tickets to fly home. Oh boy. How does next month sound? I met the nicest boy at the Japanese Cultural Center. His name is Ryan Mikoshi. He gave me your email. Hope you don't mind. Before you start, he's very nice looking and he's an electrical engineer. He works for IBM in Manhattan. I'm telling you, the girls at the center are quite interested. But I showed him your picture and told him all about you. You know I can make you sound good. Oh my god. Mrs. Willis's daughter is traveling in Europe for a year too. She's pretty but spoiled. Her parents are paying for this trip because she got accepted at Harvard Law School. But at least she's a good daughter. So now that we paid for this new email account every month, you can't write to... Let me scroll down. You can't write to your mother? Let me know right away about the trip. The second week of July works best because we have... Hey, it is the second week of July. What are the chances? Because we have theater tickets before and after. We can drive over to Yale and look up some of your school friends. Maybe talk to that nice Professor Barkley. Love, Mom. Can we reply to this?
No, thank you.
Nice. Compose?
Nah, I don't want to write anybody right now.
Print?
I don't need to print it.
Next. Hi, Grace. My name's Ryan Mikoshi. Your mother gave me your email address. She says you're taking a European sabbatical. Sounds great. I wish I could get away. I graduated with my MSc 2 years ago and went to work for IBM 2 weeks later. You know how school loans can be. Anyway, your mother says that you're coming home in a few weeks, so maybe we can get together. She made you sound pretty interesting. Were they like sitting next to each other when they made these emails? People think I'm interesting too. Reply?
I really don't want to get the guy's hopes up. Nah, I don't want to write anybody right now.
Laptop has 16 megs of RAM and 100 GF and costs $12,000. Oh, GB, you mean the hard drive. Yeah, 100 gigabyte hard drive. Yeah, and it probably was 12 grand. 100 gigabytes is pretty hot for 99, even in a desktop. Yeah, I would have said in 99, I think I had like a 40 gig hard drive. I think it was like a 40 gig from AOL. Yeah, everything was AOL and CompuServe back then, and Hotmail. Like I like how they use like real, domains in the game. That is a strange program to do email. Did something like that really exist back then? I mean, you know what it's kind of like? It's like a Chromebook, but Chromebooks didn't exist then. They were very forward-thinking. What can I say? Still better than FF8's computer interface? Yeah. It's better than a spreadsheet on a Scion. You don't print your mother's email, how can you throw it away? Exactly, Dreaming Rain. See, Rain understands. Rain understands, everybody. Oops. I'm in, like, the wrong clip. There we go.
I don't need to print it.
I don't need to print it. The Llama. Dear Grace, of course you are... This must be the monastery, dude. Of course you are welcome to join us at any time, even if your partner does not choose to do so. But I sense that you feel tied to your current situation, perhaps without a clear understanding why. Love and loyalty are precious gifts, but they must be free and open, not sources of resentment or restraint. Destiny can also be a heavy weight, and I sense your destiny is a deep one. Sometimes we must wait for the event in which we are to participate before we can move on. Let this thought give you patience. If you feel the path blocked beyond your ability to influence, you may need for fate to find a detour. Remember, we cannot control others. Our choices belong to each of us alone. I can feel you clearly and sweetly across the long miles. I know you will find your way. I only hope that our paths cross before we are both too old and wise to learn from each other. Your friend, Chadrell. Ah, that's a cool dude. So that must be the monk in the monastery that she was just talking about.
I want to write back, but I need to think about what I'm going to say.
All right, then.
Nah, I don't want to write anybody right now. I don't need to print it.
I don't need to print it. All right, then. All right. And this is where the game gets really hard, because you can progress, you got to do stuff in Sydney. The Schattenjäger Informational Database. New email blinking in the corner. Right on your own.com. Alright, search. Vampires. Excerpt from Dracula by Bram Stoker. And like literally, like, look at this. Like, they put a lot of thought into this game, and there's a bunch of stuff you can find that doesn't necessarily pan into anything. Like, I'm not going to read this to you all. This is literally an excerpt from Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like, literally part of the book. So, search again. 18th century vampires treatise, translated from German. And then it tells you what vampirism is. I think we all know what vampirism is. This is actually important to read. Probably should read this, actually. No 1999 Yahoo or Alta Vista or something. Nope. Vampirism is the act of stealing and drinking another's blood. Creatures which drain psychic energy instead of blood. And one might argue that these creatures are vampires, but in occult circles, such beings are referred to as succubi. For the purposes of this treatise, blood must be involved. Types of vampires. The types of vampires can be distinguished by their purpose in seeking the blood. There are 3 basic categories. Vampires who use the blood for sustenance, vampires who use the blood to steal attributes, and vampires who use the blood to gain power over the host. So vampires who require blood for sustenance. For some creatures, blood is the only viable source of nutrition. Like mosquitoes or leeches, they survive off the blood of the living. All blood-drinking creatures are creatures of darkness. These include demons and monsters. Now, demons, many traditional vampire cases in areas such as Hungary, Yugoslavia, and Transylvania, can be regarded as demonic possession of the dead. Fortunately, this form of Sibylline entertainment seems to be dying out these days, perhaps because demons do not care for embalming fluid. When such possession occurs, living blood is required to not only nourish the demon, but to keep the corpse from decomposing. It's a blank page for you. You're scared to unblock the JavaScript. Yeah, back then they had someone play a piano next to you as you browse the World Wide Web. Very elegant, but a little annoying. Yeah, if only. Vampires who consume blood in order to steal attributes. The earliest magical religions believed that by drinking the blood of a man or animal, one took on that being's traits. Many primitives still drink the blood of the bear and lion for strength, or the antelope and deer for swiftness. Similarly, some tribes ingest the remains of their dead, in order to retain their skills or spirits for the tribe. Western magicians have also been known to consume the blood of humans to steal the host's talents, wisdom, youth, or vitality. The hermetic principles behind this practice bear remarkable correspondence to modern DNA theory. And then it brings you to other things. Vampires who also use blood to gain power over the host. Blood is closely associated with a person's spirit or essence in many magical traditions. Because of this connection, some rituals involve stealing and using blood in a manner similar to the way their hair and nail clippings are used in voodoo, such as to gain control over a subject. And then look, you can click on the source and it tells you where it came from, and this is like, they deliberately put stuff in here that's so, like, lets you do anything, and you gotta figure out what's relevant and what's not. It's crazy. And look at this. History. And you can see where you've been. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. It remembers what you checked out. Vampire.html, Dracula.html. Look at this. It's crazy, right? We already checked our email. Have to go to files.
We don't have any files for this case yet. But as Gabriel and I find stuff, we can scan it in.
So you can scan some files in, which we'll do in a little bit. So analyze, open file. And there's nothing yet to do here. Translate. You can translate something, but there's no files yet, so that won't work.
I don't have anything to scan yet, but Sydney can handle fingerprints, license plates, Gabriel's tapes, text, and visual images. Pretty cool.
Make ID. Look, you can make an ID card.
I don't need to print it. I can't think of anywhere I'd use it.
Yet. Look, medical, doctor. Look, Dr. Gabriel Knight, Dr. Grace Nakamura. You can be a reporter. Isn't this crazy? Look at this. Like, it literally makes you a fake ID. Look, Detective Gabriel Knight, Sergeants. Isn't that crazy? Yugoslavia sounds. Transylvania is a real place, but it's part of Romania and is mostly farmland. Every letter individually underlined. Schattenjäger, yes, is Shadowhunter. That is correct in German. Because why bother having a German name in a supernatural story if you can't make it mean something edgy? Exact orangutan is exactly right. Damon could have used that program back in high school, exactly. Alright, so we're not going to make a fake ID right now because there's no need to do that yet. Suspects.
I entered these suspects last night.
So, remember I was mentioning how the game doesn't really, like, save your stuff, like recordings and stuff? Instead, it has Sydney. And you literally put your own notes in. For example... Now we have a note that says, Dreaming Rain is the best. Yes, you have to put your own notes in. That is correct. Yep. Welcome to Gabriel Knight 3. This game does not screw around. John Wilkes, Larry Chester. So it's everybody you've encountered so far. Even the Abbey. And again, you can open different things and put them in here, but there's no need to do that right now. So I thought, the only thing is I thought that we need this. Yeah, she doesn't have it. I thought we were supposed to scan in the license plate stuff, but I guess Gabriel does that later. Alright.
I got some Deutschmarks converted to francs at the airport. Not much to spend it on around here, though.
I think it's pronounced Nakamura. The 90s were a real
Secure
golden
all
age.
positions. Here we go.
No other decade recognizes your greatness.
Full ahead.
We
Next
recognize
stop,
your greatness, Dream.
Zophar's domain.
Exacerangaton, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. You gotta roll, huh? No worries. I hope you had fun. I hope I see you again soon. We usually do RPGs on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sunday nights. We usually do point-and-click stuff on Monday afternoons. And then Wednesday, we call it Wild Card Wednesday, where I play whatever we feel like it. Sometimes we even do a little redemption. So we hope we see you again soon. Harry Mason, the suspects, Professor Plum, Colonel Mustard. So it was Professor Plum, Colonel Mustard, Mr. Green. It was Miss Scarlet, Mrs. White, and Miss Peacock. Yep, I think those were the three. Pretty sure that those were the three women. Well, you thought it was spelled Nakamura, but in one of the fake IDs it spelled it Nakimura. Did it? I didn't see that. Let me look. Hold on. Nakimura, you're right. Is that how it's... That's right. So... Maybe it is. Look, it's spelled Nakimura in all of these. Was it always Nakimura? Hold on. Are we getting the Mandela effect going on here? Like Berenstain Bears? Let me look this up. Grace Nakamura. Gabriel Knight. Oh my god, it is Nakimura. It is an I. Dude. I've always pronounced it Nakamura. But maybe that is how it's pronounced, but it just was spelled that way. We got some Mandela effect going on. Uh-oh. We're in an alternate dimension, everybody. Yes, Bernstein. Steen. You ever see the AVGN episode that made fun of that? It was Bernstein! It was Steen! Do you know, after I watched that episode, and I had heard about the Mandela effect, because I had heard about it, but I didn't know about the Berenstain Bears thing, I was like, no, it is Bernstein. It is with an E. I remember it being an E. I had the Bernstein books, the Berenstain Bears books, when I was a kid in the 80s. I watched the Berenstain Bears freaking cartoon. I swear to God, it was a goddamn E. I go up to my attic, just like he did in AVGN, because I have them all, and they're all A. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? They were E. It was E. So, to this day, and then I called my mom up, and I was like, Mom, we gotta talk about the Berenstain Bears. And I was like, you used to read them to me. Yeah. It was the Berenstain Bears, right, with an E. Well, no, it was weird. It was spelled with an A. It's like, no, it was spelled with an E. She's like, dude, like, I read them to you. It was an A. It's like, no, it was an E. So it was in that moment that I learned that I am from a different alternate dimension and universe than my mother. That's funny. See, Atari Beer Pong says it. Damon says the same thing. I don't know if Rig or Chade are still here, but I'm kind of curious what your recollection of Bernstein Bears was, if either of you are. Dark Mech says, much like on South Park. Oh, yes, that's another example. Although we all know how it was really pronounced. But, yes. Everyone was convinced, like, what do you mean? It's Tolkien. How are you saying it? Oh, I love South Park. Alright, so we don't have to do any of this stuff here. I think we're gonna come back to Sydney. Once we, like, have stuff to do, like, and put in there. Right now, we haven't done enough to have that
I got
matter.
2 fingerprint kits.
Oh, we got fingerprint
Gabriel's
kits.
not going to have all the fun on this case.
Yeah, I think that Charity James did a great job as Grace Nakamura. She did a great job, and Leia Remini from the first one did a great job. Alright, so now we got a fingerprint kit.
I got 2 fingerprint kits.
So the other one must be for Gabriel then. Alright. So let's take a look at it.
I got us both a fingerprint kit, so we can both work on the case.
Smart.
I can't scan that into Sydney. Yep, that's me, all right. Nothing like Kinko's to do a girl justice.
Kinko's! I remember Kinko's.
I can't scan that into Sydney. Key to the commune.
The commune.
I can't scan that into Sydney. I always carry my sketchpad. Well, you never know when you'll get an urge to do a Gabe as chimp doodle.
Probably contacts.
I can't scan that into Sydney.
For comparison, everyone knows how to pronounce Einstein, and that's how it's pronounced in German. I thought it was pronounced like in German. I thought it's Einstein. Is it really Einstein? Not Einstein? That must be your luggage down there.
Our stuff. I brought it down from Prince James's house. Our stuff. I brought it down from
Product
Prince James's
placement
house.
3. Hey, there's Gabe. Obviously sleeping on the couch, because, you know, that'd be weird.
Don't get me started.
But
Aw, I think I'll let him sleep. He's not going on the tour this morning anyway. Besides, he and Mosley had a few last night.
Okay. So Grace is going to go on the tour then.
He looks so harmless when he's asleep, doesn't he?
Alright, let's go in here. Hail or Zen? What do I think of Gabriel Knight 3? You're a bit reluctant in buying it because of the bad review. First of all, hello, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. Secondly, so I owned this game. This is the original copy I bought in 1999. So I had played this game back when I was a kid and beaten it. I like this one. It's not. I don't think it's as good as 2. I thought 2 was the best one. 2 is the full motion video one with the werewolves. But I like this more than 1. 1 was my least favorite. I thought they're all good, but I was never into the voodoo story like I am werewolves and vampires. So I would say this game is, I would call it, that's an amazing story. It's a great soundtrack, good voice acting. The graphics are very dated. There are some technical problems with the game, so if you're going to get it, just be mindful that it will work on your hardware. I have it running in Parallels Virtual Machine with the 64-bit version of Windows XP. And I'm using the GOG version because the original version of this game was meant for Windows 95 and Windows 98. The GOG version gives you a version that will work fine on XP. So I would say if you don't have to pay more than like $5 or $6 for it, it's a good game. It's very difficult. The puzzles are very hard, but I think it's worth it. Just get ready for the technical glitches. The game there is jank. But I think it's worth playing because the story is so good. And of course, we got Tim Curry in here as Gabriel Knight, always talking about his bike. I hope that helps. Dorg the Earthling says the first one was correct, so it's just Einstein then, okay. Dreamland says it's Stein in German, but you're referring to the vowel part, Stein rather than Steen. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, good point, good point. Cupboard. Let's go in here. She's already populated it with stuff.
Our stuff. I brought it down from Prince James's house.
Okay, then let's close it up. You have GK2 yourself and loved it. Yeah, it's my favorite. You have just heard bad things about 3, especially about the movement and graphics. Yeah, I mean, it's true. The graphics, I mean, you can look, you can see them. They're, you know, they're dated. It came out in 99. And even by 99 standards, I would say they weren't super high-tech then. They're definitely not now. And the movement's a little janky, like, you know. Also, the hands are not animated very well at all. Like, look at how they look. See if I can get in front of her here. Hold on. That's her hand. There's like no detail. But if you get past the graphics and the technical problems with the game, the story is good, the characters are good, like all the reasons why I play Gabriel Knight games. Story, characters, soundtrack. It's worth playing in my opinion. Just know what you're getting into. Ooh, what's this?
Someone left us a book.
Is that the Secrets of Sangreal that we saw in the window on day 1 of that shop? It looks fine, does what it needs to do. Looks like the fighting
There's
is
a
baked.
poem in here.
Lighting is baked. There's
The
a poem.
arms of Jesus are the cross of Lorraine, both the blood in the arteries and the blood in the vein, both the source of grace and the clear fountain. The arms of Satan are the cross of Lorraine and the same artery and the same vein.
What does that mean?
And the same blood and the troubled fountain.
What does that mean?
I think I'll leave the poem for Gabriel.
Okay. So is she gonna drop it off in Sydney? What's she doing here? Oh, she left him a letter? Or that's the poem?
I left it for Gabriel.
Okay.
The arms of Jesus are the cross of Lorraine, both the blood in the arteries and the blood in the vein, both the source of grace and the clear fountain. The arms of Satan are the cross of Lorraine and the same artery and the same vein and the same blood and the troubled fountain.
Gotta think about what that means. Jorg the Earthling, thank you so much for your generous gift sub to HMS Boatfricker 69. Thank you so much for the support of the realm and the domain. It is greatly appreciated. And HMS Boatfricker, if you are here right now, enjoy your ad-free viewing, your emotes, and your sub badges. Greatly appreciated. Alright, I don't think there's anything else to do in here right now, so let's keep going. Oh, can we go in the bathroom? Oh, that's not the bathroom. Hold on. I'm gonna go in the bathroom real quick. Gotta check out the bathroom. Don't know why, but you just do.
Gabriel will just have to live without his special hair washing nozzle for a while.
Hair washing nozzle. Oh boy.
I already did that this morning.
When you look at it with Gabriel, he goes, "Is it Saturday, Ma?"
I already have my face on, believe it or not.
Oh boy.
This is the first time Gabriel and I have shared a sink. Good thing I had my shots last year.
Rain is right. Not with that attitude, it's not.
I'm afraid of what I might find.
You should.
I already did that this morning.
There's the toilet.
That is disgusting.
What? When you gotta go, you gotta go.
That would make a mess.
I'm just saying, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah, I don't know about that pattern. It kind of makes it look like, never mind. Anyways, out we go. Out we go. That electric outlet is dangerous. You're right, Jordan the Earth, and definitely not the best placement for an outlet. You know, if it's not a GFR rated outlet, you know, bad things can happen. Hexagonal toilet paper, though. Yeah, exactly. All right, can we go in any of these rooms?
I don't know what I'd say to him if he answered. Mr. Baza's next door to us.
Can we... Oh, we don't have the glass, do we? Nope. Yeah, we can't listen in.
I don't know what I'd say to him.
So I think we'll just check every room before we go downstairs to see if we can go in anyone's, you know...
Lady...
Yeah, we know.
I don't know what I'd say.
Nope. How about the closet? Is that open yet?
It's locked. I'm not surprised. Signore Bukeli's...
Bukeli, that's how you say it.
I don't know what I'd say to him if he answered.
Alright, how about this Madeline's room, right?
I don't know what I'd say to him if he answered.
Forgetting 23's not Madeline.
The Australian is in
23
there.
is Wilkes. Why do I want 23 to be Madeline? Sounds like
He's probably asleep. We've got some time yet.
That must be Mosley.
He's probably asleep.
Alright. So we're going downstairs. So let's go down. Do a quick savey save. Chat, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom really quick. It's all these angel tears I'm drinking. So just hang tight for 1 second, and I will be right back. We are back. We are back. Gotta get those angles. Alright. Where are we going? Thank you, Dark Mex, for the welcome back. Alright, let's go talk to... What's his name? Jean?
What do you bet he works here?
Jean, I think his name.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Welcome to Rennes-le-Château. I am afraid we do not have the free room at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I heard you were booked. It's all right. I'm staying in Mr. Knight's room.
How did he not know that?
I feel so silly, mademoiselle. I did not know.
No. See, we work together, and the couch in the room is really large enough, and, well, yeah, I prefer my own room, naturally, but there isn't one, so I...
Say no more, mademoiselle. Jean is the picture of discretion.
Things are having an affair.
Fine.
Oh, that's too funny.
I know this may sound weird, but have you noticed anything unusual
Thanks,
lately?
Fuzzy Bean.
How I wish. The days, they make up the life monotonous in a town so small as this.
How's everything?
Very well, mademoiselle. Thank you.
See, Grace always wants to make small talk, but Gabriel's like, I don't need to talk to him anymore. I'm Tim Curry.
How's everything?
Very well, mademoiselle. Thank you.
I think Charity James does a pretty good Leah Remini impression, too, by the way.
The hotel register wouldn't help me much.
The actor from 2 didn't even try.
It's the hotel registry. Of course, I am not in there because I have to share a room with the great white detective.
Oh, my lord. So she doesn't even care, like, who's in it? Like, it doesn't matter to her?
It's the hotel registry.
Nope.
The hotel register wouldn't help me much.
All right, then. What about the kitchen area here? All right. Well, we can start by talking to Bukele, or Bukele, right? Yeah, Bukele.
I can talk to them later on the tour. They're eating right now.
Well, maybe you should eat. Here, talk to Lady Estelle and Lady Howard.
I can talk to them later on the tour. They're eating right now.
She's not listening to me, chat. What gives? Alright, well, have some coffee.
If I wanted something that bitter and unpleasant, I'd go talk to Gabe.
Ouch. Alright. Well played, Grace. Well played.
I don't think I need one. But I'll know where to find one if I do.
Alright, well, what about food?
Maybe later.
She doesn't eat or drink?
No.
Oh my god, why do we never get to eat or drink?
Well, it's not exactly full service, but the food smells good.
I mean, what do you expect?
Maybe later.
It's a small town. Alright, she don't want to eat, she don't want to drink. She don't want to talk. What does she want to do? Where are we going, Grace? Grace, tell me what we're doing. I was expecting to see Emilio Baz over there, but nope. Are we going in the phone booth area? Anybody making calls? No. Can we call anybody? Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Can we call like the publisher of the Holy Grail? Is that a thing we can do?
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
When you first saw this game on stream, you didn't think you liked it much, but it's growing on you. Texture quality, colors, and audio are nice. This game is fun, I'm telling you. You just got to get past the, you know, we'll say the harsh exterior. It is a fun game. Sounds great. Great characters, great story. And I won't spoil the story, don't worry. Because I do know what happens ultimately. But I won't tell you. And we're gonna get stuck many times. Just wait when the Sydney puzzles start. Like, I'm probably gonna have to cheat at some point. Like, I'll have to be like, alright, chat, help me out here. You already did it earlier, right? Who was it to help me with the coffin? Was that you, Rain? You told me to hide behind the coffin or whatever? So that's already begun. But the Sydney puzzles are ridiculous. Alright, I don't think there's anything else to do in the hotel, so we're gonna go outside and see what we can see. See what we can see. It's Madeline's car.
I wonder who's driving the van.
Madeline is. There's Emilio Baza.
That's Emilio Baza. I met him briefly last night.
Oh, that was you, Fuzzy Bane. Sorry, Fuzzy Bane. COVID brain. Yeah, I already forgot. Harry Mason says, ultimately Gabriel becomes the head vampire and lives forever on the blood of his victims. They're not supposed to know that Gabriel becomes Dos Vampire and he flies around at night and you know, anytime you've seen any Dracula remakes now on, you know, TV or in the movies, that was Gabriel Knight. Let's use the light bulb.
Gabriel thinks Emilio's a suspect, but he looks harmless to me. Looks like he's enjoying the sun. I'll wait and talk to him on the tour this morning.
Well, why does she not want to talk to anyone? Talk to them now. Do it now. Do it now. Let's look at this fountain. If you didn't have to go pee before this scene, you're definitely going to have to in a minute. It's, I don't know if you can make out the stereo effect either, chat, but as you turn, like, it changes. Like, it's on this side, and it's on this side. Like, it actually has panning effects. Do it now! Get to the chopper! Doing that voice makes me cough. Can she look at the backs?
Gabriel rented it. I wonder how he managed to get the only Harley.
Yeah, obviously didn't tell her. He didn't tell anybody.
I'm going out with the tour in a bit.
Oh, that's funny.
It's one of the rentals. They're all taken. Gabriel's keeping tabs on the license plate numbers.
Alright, so we don't have to do that. Very good. Oops. Who is your
That
daddy
has
and
got
what
to
does
be
he
Lady
do?
Howard and Estelle's book.
Get your ass to Mars. If I'm not me, then who the hell am I? Oh my god, so many Arnie one-liners we could quote today.
It's one of the rentals. They're all taken. That has got to be Lady Howard and Estelle's bike.
So if all the rentals are taken,
It's one of the
I
rentals.
guess you'll just go
They're
in
all
the tour bus
taken.
then. Nah, this bike.
Certainly not a very attractive moped, is it? Gabriel would have a fit if he had to drive something like that.
Oh, too good. So I guess they're closed then? Nothing to be done here.
The moped shop is closed.
Womp, 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 womp. Okay, what can we do? We can look in the window of the Sangreal bookstore, right?
That's the book I found outside our door.
Yeah, it is. Did we ever look at it? Or did we only look at the letter?
I wonder who could have left this for us, and why. I want to read it in the van.
Oh, okay. Secrets of Sangreal. The Holy Grail. Atari Beer Pong says, it's in that time period when Alone in the Dark and others were using 3D for adventure and action, but the game does some nice things like letting you free roam. Yes. Alone in the Dark was actually probably the first PC game, that and Wolfenstein 3D, that I remember having that 3D feel. Those two games. But this game came out in 99, so like I feel like it's stuck in like the mid-90s, what the 3D graphics look like in like the mid-90s, like 96, 97 maybe, 98 even, but it came out like so late. Like this game had a lot of delays, because Gabriel Knight 2 came out in 95 or 6, so this game was 3 or 4 years after that. It had a lot of delays. Where are we trying to go to right now? What's over here? Is this anywhere I care about?
That must be the Tour Magdala the signs were pointing out.
It must be. Entree. I could go for an entree. Nah, I don't think it means that. Oh, you can go in here? How did I not notice before?
This must have been Sonier's library.
Oh, okay.
This must have been This place is nicely done. Obviously the project of someone with money. The question is, where did Sonier get it?
Where indeed?
No.
You don't want to sit for a little bit?
This must have been Sonier.
I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything else to do in here. Alright, that was a nice library visit, I guess. Oh my god, if I was like in a small town like this with, like, this is all there is to do, I think I'd lose my mind. How about up here?
I don't think I can go in there.
Why not?
It's a private property sign. Interesting.
A place to spy from,
It doesn't look like
perhaps.
anybody
Might be.
living here at the moment.
Yeah, want to hide a book? How about the library?
Villa
Nobody would
Bethania,
think to
built
look
by
there for
Seigneur
one.
in 1901 through 1905. I think it says he lived here until his death. I like the rustic flavor around here. It's very French.
Very French. Let's go this way. I don't really think we have to do anything in the museum anymore. Like, I think the only purpose of the museum was
The
to
museum
meet...
is closed.
Oh, it's closed, so we can't go there. Was to meet the Lady Howard and Estelle, and to get that hat for the cat hair puzzle. I don't think there's anything else to do.
No, I better not. Most of these buildings are private property.
Wanna hide a body? How about the morgue? No, I thought they drop him off on the New Jersey Turnpike. What's up, things of your mind? Welcome back. We got to day 2 of Gabriel Knight 3 finally. We made it to day 2. See, the game itself, like, I don't know if I'd consider this a long game. If you know what to do, if you have somehow all the puzzles memorized, you could blow through all this probably in a few hours. But the puzzles will make this game go on and on for a little while. So, just depends on how good you are at solving puzzles. I don't know, is there anywhere else to go right now? How do we get to the church graveyard area? Can we get around this way? Like, if I go through here? That was where the museum is. Like, over here, maybe?
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Nope.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Harry Mason SM, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. And I don't know why I don't remember where to go.
I'm certainly not going to leave town on
can't
foot.
go that way because that needs your back, and we don't have a back. That's the museum again. I'm trying to find that area where... Is it this way?
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Here we go. This way.
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
French Conbury, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain as well. Your support is greatly appreciated. Alright, let's see if we can see Abby Arnaud. Just knock, right?
That's the door to the Abbe's house. Nice. You have to walk through the cemetery to get to it.
Yes, things of your mind. This game is very unique. So, you can click around and move like you would in a point and click, and you can click on stuff, and like your typical, like, Space Quest, King's Quest, like those kind of games. But the camera is completely free roaming. I can just go around. It was very ambitious for its time. It just... I really feel like they ran out of time and budget, is what happened. And I feel like they didn't finish the character models, which is why they don't have hands. Like, look at those hands. It's also easy for the camera to get, like, stuck. So when that happens, just press the space bar and it equalizes you. And then, like, you can hold shift and you can look up, you can look down, like, you know. Whoa! Sorry, I'm not trying to make you dizzy, I swear. But I digress. What happened when she tried to go in there?
I don't think anyone's home.
That sucks.
That's the door to the Abbe's house. Nice. You have to walk through the cemetery to get to it.
Yeah, things in your mind. It's very unique. Atari Beer Pong says, would say there are any seriously messed up puzzles? Yes. There are seriously messed up puzzles in this. One is the famous cat hair mustache puzzle that is so infamous there's a bunch of YouTube videos all about it. If you go back in my VODs after the stream is over, if you're bored, and you check out the Gabriel Knight 3, the last video, I think this is the 3rd video we've done so far. I think we're on the 3rd stream of this. So if you check out the last one before today, which would have been 2 weeks ago, we do the cat hair mustache puzzle. So basically, I'll really briefly explain it to you. you need to get a bike. We've already gotten the bike. You saw me using the bike, right? But in order to get the bike, we had to figure out who was renting the bike. We found out that Mosley, Detective Mosley, our friend, was supposed to rent that bike. So we have to impersonate him. That's the puzzle. Impersonate Mosley so that the bike shop owner thinks we're Mosley and gives us the bike. But the problem is we look nothing like Detective Mosley. So you have to do this puzzle to find a way to impersonate Mosley. And here's the... Do you want to know the solution? You basically have to go collect a whole bunch of items that involve you wearing a mustache out of cat hair and syrup that you get using tape and a water spritzer. But then you have to get a magic marker and you have to draw a mustache on Mosley too, because Mosley doesn't have a mustache either. So you're impersonating a dude by putting a mustache on yourself, and he doesn't have a mustache. It's known as the puzzle that killed Adventure Game. It's so horrible. It's so horrible. And if you ask Jane Jensen, the creator of the Gabriel Knight series, she maintains to this day, they just did an interview with her yesterday, actually. I got to catch that VOD. And Daniel Albu, who's awesome, I'm pretty sure was doing an interview with her, and the gentleman that plays Curtis Craig in Phantasmagoria 2. I'm curious to know if they ask her about that puzzle. But in prior interviews, she says that she didn't want to do that puzzle. The puzzle she wanted to do, they didn't have enough time and budget to do, so this got shoehorned into the game. It's the worst puzzle in the world. Yes, the person that you're impersonating not having a mustache is the best part of the puzzle. Yep. Now, that's the most unfair one. Now, that doesn't mean that's the only difficult one. There's a ton of difficult puzzles in this game. We're not going to get that far today because we're actually going to be ending probably in the next 10 or so minutes. But the Sydney stuff, that laptop that you saw, there's a whole gamut of puzzles. Like, I think there's somewhere like around 20 puzzles or something within the Sydney laptop. And they're all like in different levels of ridiculousness in terms of how hard it is. The game does not hold your hand. Even though there are hints, you can get hints for the Sydney puzzles. It's still very, very, very difficult. You can click hint on every one of them and not figure any of them out. So the game is very hard, but the story is good. It is worth getting through to find out, like, what's going on, what's everyone's motivations, who are the night visitors, like, you know. It's just really cool. All right, hope that answers your question.
I don't think anyone's home.
I think you're right, Grace Nakamura. I think you're right. So, let's go this way. And then this time we're going to go in the church and see if there's anything in there to see. I don't think we have to look at everything all over again, like we did that with Gabriel already.
Is it just me, or do all these faces look alike? I don't recognize this one. That's the guy who helped carry the cross. I vaguely remember it from an Easter service Grandma Knight dragged me to.
Ah.
That must be Jesus with his mother.
Are we getting any points for this? Let's see. We have 201 points right now. I don't think her looking at
St. Anthony the Hermit. He's carrying the cross in this one.
Yeah, none of them are giving us any points.
This Magdalene imagery is really interesting. It's got to be related to the local mystery somehow.
Yeah. Alright, there's nothing I don't think to do in here. So we'll come out of here. I don't know where we go from here. Like, we can't get the tour to start without Madeline, and I don't know where she is.
I wonder who's driving the van.
Madeline is driving the van. Whoops. And she's not letting us talk to anybody.
Gabriel thinks Amelia...
Maybe talk to you.
Looks like he's
enjoying the sun. Come on, Grace, what are you doing?
How's everything?
Very well, mademoiselle, thank you.
Fun-looking game. Oh, it is. You punished your brain on some adventure games like Cruise for a Corpse. This is harder. This is the hardest point-and-click game I've ever played. And the only reason I completed it, like I said, is because in the late 90s, I would hardcore look up hints when I would get stuck. Even with looking up hints, it's still freaking hard. Oh, it's so hard. But anyways, you'll see when we get there. Yeah, now she has a southern accent. She somehow morphed. Chat, I don't know what we're supposed to do right now.
I can talk to them later on the...
Like, she doesn't seem to want to talk to anybody. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to talk to Madeline. That's what I did wrong. Here we go. Yep. Would I say this is harder than... Yes, I would say it's harder. I played that game just a little bit, and I didn't really care for it.
Hi, are you Madeline Bouthane?
I am.
I'm Grace Nakamura,
considering
a
I
friend
beat
of
this and not
Mosley's.
that, and,
I'd like to join your tour.
Haven't I already had this conversation? It was more interesting the first time.
You must be talking about Gabriel.
Yes, much more interesting.
You told him it would be 2,000 francs.
They don't
For
like each
him.
other.
For you, it is 3,000.
What?
The tour leaves at 9. If you decide to come along, bring a check.
Sure. Fine. Thank you so much.
Oh boy. That's not so good. Yeah, I just didn't care for the story.
I think I'll
So I
wait until the
didn't get ready
tour. Maybe she'll be less bitchy when she's had her breakfast.
Tell us how you really feel.
Is it just me, or is she seriously irritating?
Just a little bit. Yeah. Oh my god.
I think I'll wait until the tour. Maybe she'll be less bitchy when she's had her breakfast.
So there's nothing else we can do with her?
Is it just me, or is she seriously irritating?
She did the same thing with Gerda, if you remember, everybody. Grace and Gerda in Gabriel Knight 2. Every time... Because in 2, Grace thought she was fighting over Gabriel with Gerda, but actually Gerda had no interest in Gabriel. Gerda was into the grandfather who passed away. But Madeline is definitely interested in Gabriel. And whether she is admitting it at this point or not, I think we all know now that Grace does have interest in Gabriel but doesn't want to say it. It's just why she, it's why that ends up doing as it does in those conversations.
I can talk to them later on the tour.
She doesn't want to talk to anybody else. Why did she want to talk to the one person she doesn't like? Alright, let's try going out here. Anything here? Things if your mind has to draw up a map. Hold on a second.
Anything new, Jean?
No. We have the full hotel, but it seems to be smoothly running.
A map to figure out relationships. Navigating relationships. Get me one of those, please. Tell me the story was written by men without directly telling me that. And yet, it was not. Not a single one was. The whole series was written by Jane Jensen. Not a man. How about that? And I really do got to catch that interview that she did yesterday, Jane Jensen. I was really sad that I missed it. Yeah, when you read some of this dialogue, you're like, oh man, that was definitely a man that wrote that. Nope. Unless Jane Jensen had ghostwriters. It was her. It was her. I don't know what to do.
Looks like he's enjoying the sun.
Nope, still can't do that.
Gabriel thinks Emilio's a son.
Nope.
I wonder who's...
Oh, you know what? Do we have a wallet? Maybe we're supposed to give What's-Her-Face money. Do we have a wallet? This is our wallet, right?
I got some Deutschmarks converted to francs.
Okay, good. We got to go back in there. I don't know why I missed that. We got to go back in there and talk to Madeline again. So let's go find Madeline again. And let's go, and yep, that's selected, and let's give her money.
I don't need to show her that.
You do! She said money! What? Damn it. Or did she say a check? So what do we... Shoot, let me think about this. How do we give her money? Are we supposed to go back up to our room, maybe? Talk to Gabriel? Maybe there's a check we can print out from Sydney? I don't know. Let's go up here. Meanwhile, all these love triangles becoming more like a love dodecahedron. Yeah, exactly. Maybe Jane Jensen's a collective. Bring a check. She did say that. But how do I do that? How do I bring her a check? Ask Gabriel for it? Take a driver's license and drive it yourself? A neat
Don't
idea.
get me started.
But I'm pretty sure that's not what you do.
I think I'll let him sleep.
How do we get a check? Oh man, I have no idea. Let me think about this for a minute. We analyze the book?
I don't have anything to scan yet,
Nope.
but Sydney can handle fingerprints, license plates, Gabriel's tapes, text, and visual images. Pretty cool.
I don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Don't know what to do. I am lost and I do not know where I should go. Maybe if we knock on
I don't know what
doors, someone will answer.
I don't know what.
But no one's answering the doors.
I don't know what I'd say to them if they
Dodecahedron.
answered.
Dodecahedron. Who today even knows how to write a check? I still remember. I haven't written one in years, but I remember. I'm so old. I still have a few checks left.
It's locked. I'm not surprised.
Over there in my little shelf, I have a few. Because you never know when
I don't know what I'd say to him if he
someone's
answered.
gonna want a check. Nobody wants a check anymore. Nobody wanted check. I remember I hated checks in the.
I don't know what I'd say to him if he answered.
But you know, what are you gonna do?
He's probably asleep.
Oh, but maybe he's not asleep. If you don't ask, you'll never know. Damn, I really don't know where to go.
I know this may sound weird, but have you noticed?
Nope. Wasabi still writes checks, and you're 37. See, there you go. Check writers of the world unite. See? Alright, well, this is not where I wanted to stop with us being horribly lost, but it is 5 o'clock Eastern time, and my son's going to be coming home from camp very shortly, so we are going to stop it here, chat. But I would ask you to hang out just for a little bit so we can go and raid somebody.